up an and it's not
Mm-hmm.
a bot like with an O.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a midway. It's like in the middle there. It's like ba
So
ba.
this is why when we teach English in Asia, we choose to use American English, by the way, because we have more distinction between an A and a U. So if you
Mhm.
follow American
Oh,
English, we have
American.
A for A. No, it really is the easier one to teach. We
Hmm.
use A for A because that's like apple. We don't say
Really?
apple,
Huh.
we say apple, you know? And then for U, we choose the American So it's a U, it's a UH, and if you think of the word but and bun, they all use that So we
Huh.
would teach that as the majority sound for you, and then we would teach the
Mhm.
other U sounds as the exception. So we'd say, but sometimes in a word like tune, this U has been elongated by the E. So now it's a U sound.
Yeah. All right. Well, the way they always started was I made up this system where I called them like
You
mid
like
vowels,
it.
like basically the vowels that are between each other in a way. And I really thought that really worked, and it was the way I did it, so that I could really pick up on those nuances because
The
nobody
thing
taught
is
me.
that because you're separating them and you're distinguishing them from others, which is the most important thing. So by giving them a name like that, you're helping people then know they need to put effort into that
Yeah.
sound. It's perfect.
Mhm.
It's literally what you need to do. Who needs to know the word controlled R controlled vowel? No, a mid vowel. That's lovely.
Well, that's what I made up. Anyway, guys, sorry to take time. It was
Okay.
something that always interested me. Thomas, that probably was way too much for
Yes.
you. No,
Okay. Okay.
you, pro- you probably didn't understand a single word we just said, but it's good that you're trying. All right.
Anytime though, you got questions, Thomas, you can send me any messages anywhere. Literally, you see a sign, Thomas, that you're like, "What is this English?" Send me a photo. I have no problem explaining.
¿Lo has
Okay.
entendido? ¿Has entendido lo que
Thank
he dicho
you.
ahí?
Sí, que cualquier cosa le hable y que
Okay, he
le si
understands. He
necesito
understands
gastarle.
pretty good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Um. Yes.
All right, perfect. So
Eh,
let's begin, guys. Sorry to have taken some time from the session. Let us do a little shift P and a little last time, but let's be quick because I was
No.
already delayed the start too much. So I'm gonna do the last dive while you guys are pressing the yeses on the chat, the little y'all. Last time we entered inward mines in search for Elizabeth Rennell's father, Frederick Rennell, which was also the alchemist that Lord Losgard was searching for he
Exactly.
had great need for a medicine. And maybe Elizabeth Rennell is the only one that was close to managing to create it. What else is there to say? You entered inward mines. You found these bestial monsters, these cursed creatures that you think they are Ali Kid transformed into monsters, and also, you found well there is all sorts of people living down here, as it seems, and very different and colorful creatures. But you did manage to go through all of that to get to Reynolds' laboratory, where you completed a little security puzzle thing um, that revealed to you that Ronell did actually make one last attempt at making the cure, but the last page of his diary was torn and bloody, and it said, "What have I done? What have I done?" You
Hmm.
also read how if he was wrong, he thought that if he was wrong, it was because he needed to put more amanita, but he didn't have any more. So you have more amanita, and therefore you could do what he didn't, and we shall see if you want to. Now you just fended off some fucking dumb little fucking
That
dog
was
faced dummy dumbs,
great.
and you were you also found loot, right? You found a glowing necklace
Ah,
that
yeah.
nobody's using yet. I think Thomas has it. Has Thomas
No,
had it?
he gave it to me. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
yes.
know for what because I can't identify it yet. Oh no, yeah, I
Yes.
figured it out. You can eat it and it's probably eatable.
Eat a ball.
Oh,
Edible.
may I eat that thing?
Don't tell Tavish that, guys. He will instantly.
I will eat it.
I will. It's not
I
a
just
question.
remember the dragon bone. Thomas, you weren't here, but Tavish found a dragon
Yes.
bone, and within seconds of finding it, he ate it.
Okay.
And it worked out great for him. But I still can't forget how quick that was. It was the moment I knew, oh, Tavish is a bit okay. I know this character.
Okay. Okay.
This is my life now. Seeing Tavish eat shit.
Uh,
Oh my god, I just had flashbacks of Livatina.
Oh, you
uh,
finally had them. Oh, been a while for me.
So we had this player, Livatina, who was Tavish on asteroids. She had like fucking 2 intelligence, so she would just eat things for the sake of it. And and the creatures were not safe. Like if you got killed by Livatina, you are food.
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
And of course, she became a vampire by accident.
And every time she had to come to me, oh, my tummy aches, as a restoration.
I really love to accidentally become a vampire. I don't know why, but that's just so fucking hilarious.
It was
All right.
completely an accident. And she didn't understand she was a vampire for a while.
Oh my goodness,
Yes,
no,
it
I
was.
want to watch the stream.
Oh, we didn't stream back then, so that's long gone.
Aw.
All right. So let's continue. What do you guys do? You're in the cave. You're hearing the water rush around you, and also
We
it was
we were resting and we had an encounter.
Yes,
Oh,
we're in the
so
middle of a
you
long rest.
rested. Was it a long one?
Can we go back
I
and
think
check?
we were doing a long rest, yes, because we were very out of stuff.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that works for me. So since you have survived the ambush, you can go back to try to rest again. So we go back up there. Well, we can imagine it, right? Well, fuck, you know what? It sounds good here. This time you think to yourselves that perhaps being in the laboratory itself is not as safe, since it seems to call out to so many creatures since it did last time. And you make I'm completely make this shit up by the way. It doesn't actually matter where you are. So you make some camp around here perhaps, and you all enjoy together a little campfire. If
I
it's a
think I'll
long
stay
rest, that
up
means
here.
we're skipping the day, no? You can stay up there if you want, yeah. And Valerie would go with you.
That's good. Vouch is fine.
Do I have anything to cook?
Yes.
Let's see.
Did I remember this correctly, or was this Tavish's minor illusion? Did we hear the sound of a werewolf coming from in here?
No, I
It
It
think
was
was
an
more like
illusion.
no. There was an actual real
Yeah.
deep howling.
yeah, there was.
That's
No, no, no. It was a real thing. He just like replicated it to distract them or something.
So it's coming from. Is it from here though? Was I correct about that?
Yeah. This is a path. This is an actual path. It continues on to the caves.
Oh, and I got the missing mushroom, I
Yes,
believe.
the Amanita. Okay, great.
Yes.
I,
All right.
I
So
think
let's do a
I think already
recount of
I think I
this.
already gave it to someone.
Thomas, hopefully, did you?
I think
Alright,
while we're all
then.
relaxing,
For
We didn't do I believe the night.
Oh wait.
What's his
Thomas.
name? Crafting, learning, whatever.
Crafting, we haven't
Yeah,
done that yet.
in a second.
what was that, Paris?
So
I think I need to turn it up. Discord a bit.
Sorry, Thomas, did I give you the red Amanita mushrooms yet? My 4? I gave them to you already?
okay,
Is that
yes.
correct or no?
The red amanite. Wait a
Did I give
moment.
you
You
4?
need 5.
No,
he doesn't
I
have any.
don't.
I'm going to give them to him now. No, I've got them in my bag and I was worried I'd given them but not,
Ah,
removed
I see
them.
what you mean.
If that makes sense.
Ah,
Perfect. Give them to you now.
But
No,
to whom I
do the
gave
trading. Do it
to
through
whom I
trading
gave
so
the
that he understands it.
one
Got it.
to whom I gave the one I got because I don't have it in my inventory.
I think Paris has it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I've only got 4. Unless
Oh,
no,
never
here we go.
mind.
No, I do have it. They're in separate places. My mistake. Okay. Just waiting for you to accept the trade. Very good.
It is.
I'll give you
I
this.
love expectating your trades. I feel like I'm snooping. I'm like, ooh, what are you doing here?
Mm.
think you can get
I don't
away
know
with
if I'm
that.
if I don't know if I'm a sick bastard for doing for feeling this way, but I always feel like looking into somebody's privacy would be really exciting. I don't know if I know this sounds bad. Imagine getting yourself into somebody else's house without being them being there, just in the dark and just snooping around. What do you do? What do you have here? Ugh. I would find that so enthralling. Even though,
Yeah.
of course, I would never do it, but
Oh my
I
goodness,
always feel like that would be so
you
exciting.
should have been born a girl. We just do it. Anytime a female invites me to her home and she goes anywhere, she knows she has given me explicit consent to go through her things.
Okay, that is fucked, but okay, good to
You
know.
should have just been born a girl, bro. Like,
I can't wait to have
I,
kids so I can just snoop on this stuff.
yeah, no, you do get to it. You're right, but only until they're a teenager and they need a little bit of privacy.
Yeah, no, then no. Then it's a
Yeah.
no.
But I do tell parents
Okay.
as a teacher, I'm like, go. I'm doing the trade if you want to accept Thomas. I'm like, yeah, bro. Just actually, it's
Oh,
your
well, it
job.
says
You're
that
allowed.
you aren't accepting Paris. Oh no, anyway, there you go.
I've got my
Oh,
cancel.
it
Should
didn't
I?
work.
I'll click cancel and I'll go again. Accept.
There we go. Now it works. I
Oh.
think it cancels automatically whenever you change anything.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
you have
So I'm gonna.
a 5 red.
Yes, we have 5 red amanitas because Galtharian
Okay.
gave me the one he found from the werewolves yesterday or last
So
night.
Okay.
everybody's gonna start with 9 sanity on this morning.
Oh
Being down
gosh.
here, being down here is a bit fooky.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But we haven't crafted, so perhaps that'll change. Oh, the music is
Do we have
very
any
nice.
up or down?
We did have food
Um.
actually this morning to start everything off. Tavish gave us a great meal.
Hmm. So you did 8 that day?
Yep,
Okay,
we
okay.
did.
I'll leave you at the
And I,
neutral 10 then.
all right. And I've got the food for her dad. That's why I remembered.
Okay. All right, you guys can have a 10.
Ooh,
I'm
Um.
feeling nice this morning.
thank you.
For my
Just this
size,
morning.
I currently live in Puflito. Puflito for bed.
Oh, he's your bed. You rest on him. Okay, that's nice.
It's an extra sanity or no? It's
No,
not a
no extra
room, I
sanity.
guess. Wait, are you
If you,
common or noble, Thomas? What's your not that status matters in this world or in the
he's a
Underdark, but
civilian, technically.
civilian. Oh, you got a friend now, Tavish.
Yes.
Huzzah!
Yes, I already counted the negatives of not using a tent here, so that's why you had a 9. But yeah, don't worry about it. So, what is next? Let's do some crafting. Galthria, do you have something to have to do for the long rest?
I actually would like to study the single rune iron band. This one.
Mm.
Ah,
Oh, finally. Very nice. All right, wonderful. So, that would be enchanting.
Enchanting. It's a long rest, so advantage.
advantage.
Nice. Advantage.
28.
28. Very nice. Let's see. This is a funky little one. I need to go here. So as you are testing the ring in a way, you're basically prodding at it, trying to understand what it does, how does it change because it has the singular rune embedded into it. It only has one rune, so you already know that whatever happens is the very quintessential effect that what's the word,
The rune is.
that rune has. In the case of this, you see the rune as some sort of like pointy arrow that is aiming upwards, but then you turn it around and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I had it upside down, I think. And you realize that it's more of like a heart. It's a heart that is surrounded by chains. You've never seen
Ooh.
this rune before, but as you see it, you started to really get enthralled by it. You're like, oh my, it's so beautiful. And I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Ooh.
Charm rune.
no riz.
Fuck me.
Show us your riz.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't have.
You can't help but to put it on. You
Oh.
slide on your finger. You're like, this is a really beautiful band, and you have this
The ring
issue
is
now that you
mine.
can't stop looking at it. You can't stop, extending your hand forward to look at your hand with the ring, and then turning your hand around to see it in the other direction, and you do it again. And you're like, oh my, this is such a beautiful ring. I love it so much. It's so beautiful.
I know. I was thinking that.
Bye first.
But then the
Nice.
effect begins to start. It's no longer on the ring and starts to be on you. And all of a
Oh,
sudden
here's a
the
better
ring
one.
loses its charm. You start to see the ring as just as what it is. It's just an iron band with a little square metal bit where the rune is actually engraved. And all of a sudden you smell something nice. You're like, what's that smell? And you feel your clothes as you turn around to look for that smell, and your clothes feel soft. You're like, oh my.
What softener do you
And
use?
you realize that what this ring is doing, this rune, is just making things feel more what's the word? More attractive.
Mm.
It's just more attractive overall. And it has moved on to you. Now it's not the ring. You're wearing the ring. So now it's just happening to you. You feel like everything you're carrying, your own personal smell, your clothes, everything just feels better. More
Wow.
just you feel like you have the wrist, even though your wrist hasn't changed at all.
Oh,
Okay.
he thinks
Let's
he's
give him
Nojin.
advantage.
And you have now learned how much did you roll actually?
Roll
On it.
on
On enchanting.
enchanting 28.
Well, that's a new room for you.
What?
Let's
Oh.
see.
Huzzah!
And it is one of the most dangerous and infamous runes there is.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
It is the rune of the manipulator.
What?
It is the rune of the seducer, the
oh!
scammer.
These.
Time to contact love.
And this is the
Mm-hmm.
rune, the Sipiat, the rune of love.
Oh,
Let's see.
love.
I have to give you access to it, and then I have to put love into this. So first I go look for it.
Too bad we don't
It
have a
is
speed dial to love
under
anymore.
We
true.
don't have a quick.
So you have the Sipiat on your campaign's rune thingy. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
see it. Can you?
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah.
And you have learned now that what it does to items, not to weapons or armor, is just increase your likeness. Like basically makes you more attractive overall. What exactly that does to an item, you'll have to actually enchant an item to know.
God
So I
damn.
don't know any elements effect or
No,
anything.
you get one of the effects. Let's see, runes, inventory, description. I go to my hearty heart boy. Where are you? There it is. You get charm. That's one of the first effects.
Is it number one?
I think so. Let me go check again. Runes main description. Yes, it is the first.
No,
Am I remembering wrong, or
Paris.
do? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Am I
What was
remembering
that?
wrong, or do elves have like a resistance to charm effects or something, or they're immune to it?
Guys, did someone alter the room description while I was altering it?
I may have.
Mm.
Did I just delete your work? I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was working on it, on my details,
Oh no!
I'm sorry. I was just looking at what
adding
you
a new
had to
one.
see. For curiosity, that was completely my bad. I never do it either. That was a rare occurrence. So sorry. Blah, 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 blah. You asked something, Tash? You
You
lost.
said you said it's number one, right?
Yes, correct. I apologize again.
Oh,
Tavish, what was that?
I was just like thinking out loud, like don't like elves, or am I remembering wrong, or do elves have immunity to charm effects or something,
Um,
or maybe just not in this world?
The-
let me see. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and you cannot be put to sleep by
Oh,
magic.
Ah, I
So
see.
Paris, what do you do for this
yes.
rest?
I have okay. I wanted to do something else, but I realized I should do something for the plot. So, but she has her drooping pink root, and when I open it, she can't see any information, so she wants to know more. I would use my
Oh,
point of
I
the
see what you mean. It's because They come from different modules, so those
Mhm.
don't give you the information right away.
So she wants to know more about it. And I use my poisoneer instead of alchemy until I get to alchemy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let's go. And I get advantage because it's a long rest.
Advantage.
I'm gonna explain it anyway. I'm totally doing this
Ooh,
with you,
nice.
Thomas, if that's okay. Yeah, she's like showing you these plants and she's kind of like remembering things from the Underdark. Um,
This is a
but
long
this
rest, so you'll have advantage on these rolls.
Yeah, but this one she doesn't know anything about because it's one of the ones she found in the laboratory earlier, the one we got Elizabeth from.
Wait, doesn't she have the tools? Because I don't see the proficiency.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird. Let me
Yeah,
see.
she does have tools, right?
Is it? This would be poisoneers. Do you have alchemy tools? You
I have
don't.
alchemy. I have alchemy supplies. Oh, I think I
Ah,
left
yeah.
them. I may have left them. No, no, I do. My alchemy supplies are in my little. No, maybe I don't. Did I put them in the? I might have put them in the
Maybe you
thingy.
forgot them.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the.
You're-
They're in the. Yeah, I did.
oh,
I forgot them
they're
in
in
the
the carriage.
carriage.
Oh.
well,
Okay.
I'll add the +2. I'll add the +2 to your to your roll simply because Thomas is there and he has them, so he'll
Oh.
probably just fucking
Wait, should I
lend
use
them to
your
you.
tools? Amazing, yes, please. And I think I need
Yep.
to be carrying my tools now.
Yes.
Maybe he's the one that helped you. That's why you haven't managed.
Ah.
So that goes into poisoneer. You're so close to get the feat finally.
Okay.
And with 20, you learn about the pink root. So you realize that the pink root is definitely not psychedelic. It's more, well, it has an effect on the mind. That's definitely a thing. Just smelling it, you can feel your emotions surging. You feel more emotional, and
Ooh.
um, but it's not just every emotion. It makes you feel angry, like really angry. So you figure out with an 18 that by consuming one of these pink roots, you would probably be able to rage more for the day, to use the rage ability more.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, like a barbarian. Oh my goodness.
As for things that could be made with it, however, that I would need to go check it out. Let me see. Wait, there's not a single one. There's no way. Root. There it is. So, since it does help with expanding, or not expanding, improving your emotional willpower, let's say, you think it could help with things that require a lot of willpower. For example, it could make your grip a bit better, a bit stronger, and that
Mm.
could help with things like climbing. So perhaps a potion that helps with climbing could be made with this.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, question. If I have certain potions, can I find out their recipes? Like if I roll well?
Absolutely, that is a thing. You can
All right.
reverse engineering them basically.
Amazing, because I think I've got something for this, but that'll help us later. Mostly what she is going to tell everyone is it's like it's never good to be, meddling with herbs that can influence people's emotions so freely. Unless you know what you're doing, which I'm sure he did, but still.
Oh, you have a potion of climbing. You could figure out the recipe with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you rolled a poison here to figure out one potion thing. I think that's not that much. Do you want to do something else for the rest?
Then I would love to. The moment I do this, I'm like, can I use my poisoneer to find out about the potion, how to make the recipe for climbing?
Sure, because it's basically the same thing. Yeah, go on.
Let's go. Okay, grab
Being a bit
this.
unfair to Mr. Najim, but we've had a few weeks of being in the theme of nerfing him because he's too good a player.
You actually save us so often, though. Like I was just thinking,
Just the other day, he gave an ability to someone instead of me. That's so
hmm.
crazy. Literally,
Scandalous.
one ability I need, he gave it to someone that does not need, just
No,
because.
it just
Yeah.
happened.
Sunday, he
Well,
decided to nerf an ability of mine. Yeah, it's like this. I understand.
whenever you play so good, you feel the what is it? Suffering from success.
Aw.
All right, so 19 poisoneer allows you to now know that the ingredients for the potion of climbing
Oh, I added
are.
this to the alchemy supplies.
Mine. Do you just become Spider-Man?
Did I?
You've learned that with some of your blood-tipped bone lettuce, and
Yes.
probably some root. You don't know which one. You could make. You could remake this potion of climbing.
Amazing. Okay. I'd make a note of that.
All right, next. Mr. Tavish, you have something to do for the rest?
I say, Gaturian, I think I have something for you. If perhaps the little mouse man can help me make sure I did this right, and I'm gonna cast minor illusion to cast an image of one of those runes.
Oh, rune hands.
Mm.
And oh,
Uh,
If I can.
yeah. I'm gonna do it right in front of
What it
Gaturian.
is?
Like,
What it is?
this thing had a rune on it. I couldn't bring one back, sadly, but perhaps you can take a look at it and see what you think.
Do I know this burn already?
so which of the ants did you replicate? Because there was different ones doing different things.
The
Oh, the ones on fire.
there was one that was like fat. It was like fat in the rest.
Oh, there was one that was fat. Okay, well, let me see if I can figure out which one that is.
Like I would imagine he'd probably remember that one because it stands out, you know.
Let's see.
Not the one doing strange things, the fat one.
You know how Tavish likes his ladies.
Oh.
This is
See.
Tavish. This is not a rune. This is just stretch marks.
I'm gonna get inspiration. That was fun. Is it this one?
Oh, I think it's that one. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Literally just choked Galtharian. That was so good.
All right. Well, let's see. Which one is this one? This is the one that can do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not here. Oh, it's because I'm searching for something that it doesn't show it to me. Okay, there you go. I found it. All right. So this one has, well, it is just you recognize really clearly that it has a huge Kalidigal rune that has
Okay.
naturally it has naturally evolved to have on its back, but
It has stretch
also
marks.
has like this.
It's bigger.
It also it has a hole in one side of its body to be able to channel this Kalidigal rune like a cannon, basically.
Oh.
So it's not worthless. The knowledge. It's just an example of what something could be done with a Kalidical rune. If one
It's
were to put
interesting.
extra fairy dust into one rune.
There were some other ones.
But also in one living creature. Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is quite interesting. To have a creature bear a rune is remarkable. And apparently this creature from here, pointing with my one of the hand, has this fissure here that allows to shoot fire from within. This is very odd. I bet.
Roll Arcana, Tavish.
Oh,
Sorry, continue, Gatharian.
I bet these kind of monsters might have some residual magical by itself. They perhaps has some fed or evolved with fairy dust of some kind or an equivalent.
Oh, Galtharian.
then-
That
you think
reminds
they're
me of
snorting fairy
stories.
dust?
Yeah.
So what
Oh,
did you
was that
say? What did you say, Paris?
I think that reminds me of stories of. I mean, they tell tales of fairy dust being in the Underdark, in large deposits and so on, but no one really knows. Would it be possible there's a large mass of fairy dust somewhere?
Unfortunately, I do not know because despite knowing the basics of the working of enchanting, I'm not very proficient in the arts itself, as in I don't know so many runes how they work. I can etch them, put them together, but I still miss so much knowledge regarding their history and their knowledge. It
Oh,
could be
apparently
possible it is hidden somewhere, but from what I know, every single wizard that is interested in enchanting really starve for
at
fairy
the word
dust.
At the word history, when you said that, Paris would definitely. Oh, it's definitely not a historical account. Very much tales children tell each other. But it got me thinking, seeing such a creature.
Tavish, with 13 Arcana, you realize one thing. If you were to tattoo yourself with fairy dust, you've already tried to touch magic directly. It only led to chaos and disease, basically. Not disease, more like disfiguration and pain. But
Gosh.
what if you think to yourself, because the creature doesn't have flesh. I mean, it has it, but because it's an insect, it has the flesh in the inside and the exoskeleton on the outside. You think to yourself, what would happen if you tried to enchant solid organic things like bones, nails, or teeth?
Oh, like the inside of my eye socket is a bone.
Oh gosh, Tavish, that can't be the first body part you decided to go with.
Well, I thought he would do for something else, but
All right, because Suri's on a roll today.
I can become Sans, with a glowing eye.
Well, there was that. That was just that bit of information they have revealed each other. Thomas, what do you do for the rest? This is the usual time that you use for professions or personal stuff, but you also have the option of I just want to sleep, and that gives you extra sanity for the day. It's up to you.
Yes, I can sleep with. I am disponible. I
You're
am
available. Available.
yes, available. Available.
Available.
Here. This. I am available for helping one for.
Oh, you have already. That's fine. But do you have anything you wish to create or make yourself?
And no. Sorry. Available. Available. Loud.
Available.
Available.
Available for helping uh, my companions.
That's
You
great.
can do
That's wonderful.
something as well, yeah.
But you can also, yes, you said you can also make something yourself because you have more time. So, do you
Do you want
wish
to
to
do
make
some
anything?
work?
No.
Or
Anything.
maybe you like tend to your doggy, or
Oh yeah.
It's yes. A
That's a good one.
question.
Yes,
You
question.
have
Come
food? You have food?
oh, I think I have a dead rat here somewhere.
I think you
Puflito
guys are.
no.
Oh no, a rat, not mouse.
No eat varios
Multiple days.
in multiple days.
I have some vodka here for you if you want some.
And tomas after no es una remera, it's not t-shirt, pero up t-shirt and look o muestra
Shows. He shows.
shows yours tampoco sé estómago, no sé cómo se dice, panza.
Your belly. Your
Eh,
belly.
belly, belly.
Oh, Thomas shows his belly. I'm gonna pet him.
He shows his belly and he's squalid. You can see his ribs. He's like
Yeah.
really hungry.
Oh,
Oh no. Don't touch people.
I have some cheese here for you if you want some.
Oh my god.
They're
He's got the
not
cheese.
My precious, precious.
Cheese. Or
Ah, bueno.
I love that you're both obsessed with cheese because he knows. Like, that's good.
all right. Well, I guess he just wants to get some extra sanity. So I'm gonna increase his sanity by 1 for the day.
Very good.
I mean, he is a mouse, and he
Because
has
he's not got
cheese
too
now.
much.
So
He also just got out of jail. Maybe that even makes him feel like he's. How long? How long were you in prison for?
Oh, Paris, you're quiet again.
How long were you in prison for, bro? Oh,
Thomas?
she didn't say bro. She didn't say bro. She definitely said,
Sorry.
Thomas, how long were you? How long have you been in the Underdark for?
Oh, Thomas, I'm in the trade. Oh,
Um.
here you got it.
¿Qué me estás? Sorry, repeat me, please.
How long have you been in the Underdark for?
I understand. Uh, ¿me decís, Val, qué me estás diciendo? Porque no lo entendí.
¿En cuánto
Dice que
tiempo has
cuánto
estado
tiempo
aquí?
estabas ya, ¿cuánto has estado aquí? ¿Cuánto tiempo estuviste en prisión o en el Underdark, en el subsuelo?
Ana, nunca hablamos de eso.
Ujú.
Me lo voy a inventar así por la cara.
Yeah.
I've been here for 5 days with estuve. I have been 2 days prisoner
Oh my
for
gosh.
the ay, hormigas. Eran
The
hormigas, ¿no?
ants?
Yeah, ants,
For
ants.
The
ants.
Oh,
weeds.
you've been a prisoner to the ants?
For
Oh my
ants.
god. What have you been? I guess you haven't eaten. I was gonna ask what you've been eating, but clearly you haven't been eating anything.
Oh
You
no.
see,
The
you see
ants
Thomas.
know.
Thomas turns around and he has the entire cheese wheel in his mouth.
Uh, the ants know. No take me food and water. Nothing.
Oh my goodness. Do you know
I'm
All
why
right.
they took you?
casi muero. A ver, vamos.
He was the food.
Uh,
Oh my
I
gosh.
almost died.
That is quite dire.
This is yes. I mean,
All right. Well, with that, the rest concludes. You undo camp, blah blah blah. And what do you guys want to do next?
not get
Continue.
eaten by ants. Yeah, continue.
You continue
Paris?
deeper into the cave.
Yeah, Paris is looking at those eggs on the wall.
We
and
already
deciding how to go
investigated
back.
the laboratory, right? For everything that can be there.
Well, other
I
than the
think
fact
so.
that we may,
Mm.
and I guess it's Paris saying, I mean, this is our last opportunity though to brew that potion. If we have a chance of
Oh,
creating an antidote, we could help someone.
okay.
Thomas, would you
Well, do
like
you
to
guys
try
want to
one more
try and make it?
time? Yeah.
Thomas, do you hear?
Yes,
Nom, nom,
I'm
nom,
here.
nom.
Um, um, you question me?
Oh
I'm
my God.
questioning the group, and then I
The-
do go to you at the end. Would you like
So
to make it again?
she's asking if you want to make the antidote, the cure or the curse that we found.
Ah, okay. The cure is I don't link in there.
Oh, there it is.
Is
He's putting it in the chat. He pulls out
One
the
nice
recipe.
room, three
this is
cat's tongue.
a recipe for cure. I have a question. A cat's tongue is
It's
a
five.
monster
It's
or
five, not four. Five.
Yeah, it was.
The cure said it was four, but he said he believed it would need one more if it didn't work, and then
Yeah.
it didn't work, obviously, because he's gone. So we know
So
it's five. But I think he wrote
so
down.
cat's tongue is a plant that you don't have. I think Paris has some.
I have cat's tongue.
Okay.
I have three cat's tongue, and I have three rainbow mushroom.
You ripped up the cat.
Yes.
You ripped up the tongue of a cat. Oh my goodness! How brutal!
I'll
Actually
rip out
was
your tongue too if you
poisoned.
keep being silly.
I was actually poisoned by cat's tongue in real life, really badly.
Really? Oh my goodness! What is that like?
It separates the layers of your skin, so it's like it's like a really bad burn almost. You have like pustules and shit.
That
It's
sounds
awful.
horrible.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm giving
my
this to
hands were
you. But
fucky.
I'm telling you to wear gloves, Thomas. I'm just like you might want
Okay,
to
so
wear
it's
gloves.
I know this is out of place, but basically,
Hi.
cat's tongue only affects you if the sun lights the place where you touched it, because it
Oh, it
reacts with the
really
sun. So it's not
Mm.
poisonous. It's a chemical reaction.
So you
Oh my
just
God.
don't notice until you're in the sun. That sounds
That's the worst.
It was fucking awful.
just live
Anyway,
in the
Okay.
North Pole. You know, during the darkness era.
Yeah, I had some weeks of looking at my hands like I was a fucking zombie.
Jeez.
So Popera,
Or should I say cheese?
Mr. Thomas, accept that trade from Diana, and we can try to make
Yes.
that antidote.
Everything ingredients you take entry previously.
How many
They are
ingredients?
ingredients that she
in
took.
the-
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
man,
Well,
uh,
if you manage to
I've
do this,
ordered these.
I'm gonna tell Oscar that some random mouse starving in a cave managed to do it better than his alchemist.
okay,
They, yeah, no,
I sorry. I
I look,
can now
I look at Elizabeth.
yeah, because Elizabeth's right there, you dick. Oh, just cries. Come on.
So Thomas, what do you say? What do you do?
no, I can now with this use Puflito for search more ingredients.
No, 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 los animales como este, lo único que te pueden ayudar solamente es si les das un ejemplo, por ejemplo con esto, em, te pueden ayudar a ti a encontrar cosas. Entonces tú las buscas y ellos te
Ah,
dan ventaja triple, te hacen tirar 3 veces y tú coges la mejor.
Ah, okay,
Em,
okay.
super advantage. It's canon. I knew it.
So, but no, they cannot search for plants themselves. So what was I gonna say? Blah, blah, blah. But you don't need any more plants. You have all the ingredients. Do you want to try to make the antidote?
I have
Yep, you have everything.
um, five, three, um, three. Yes, I can create crafting the cure, the cure.
The cure.
Okay. Then roll alchemy, and who helps him?
I do. I help you. I'm right
Um,
here holding
I
everything. I'm trying.
can crafting here, or I go, or I need to go to
You have alchemy supplies. You have
alchemist.
everything you need.
Yes.
You have everything you need right here.
You think that like while he's doing
Okay.
that, I can investigate with perfume, like have them scout, like to maybe investigate
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
noiseless.
Totally.
Okay. Iris help me, and
Mhm.
I roll.
Tavish will close his
You have
eyes
advantage.
and see
Click.
through what's
Yes.
going on.
Oh, alchemist.
All right, guys. Well, good
Yes,
luck.
alchemy
This is your
advance.
only attempt.
Ooh.
Oh, that was 13. Look at that.
Ah,
Wow.
we
I'm blind.
we are the champion.
We
We are the
champions.
Huzzah.
So
Absolutely.
you mix it to perfection, and as the concoction is complete, you see it faintly glowing red, and you put it into a little vial. You put the cork on top, and you seal it because you're proud of it, and you stash it in your pocket, and you have a cure.
Amazing. That may or may not work.
That may or may not work. Thomas, take the cure from the ground, and in the meantime, Tavish, you follow the eyes of perfume as it travels through the Underdark, and as it travels in the caves, it eventually passes through a little crossroad of caves that is really worn out. Like people really travel through here a lot,
Hmm.
Oh.
and it connects to multiple places in the Underdark through railways and whatnot. One of them, however, there's this big entrance. You actually see these individuals guarding it, and you think that they are, through her eyes, they seem to be accursed. They seem to be these individuals wearing red.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna be yelling out because I'm deaf. You know. Currently.
They don't seem to be the same as the
Oh.
one you met in Duello or Pravalor. However, their red cloaks are raggedy. They are more like normal clothes that have been dyed red more than cultists properly made clothes.
Okay.
They look poor. They look a bit sick, and some of them look really malformed. They look like they have deformities.
Hmm. Guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but I see ahead, more of those accursed bastards. But they look a bit odd. They look like a poor version of them, and they are very deformed for some reason. I'm not sure. But I thought I'd let you know.
I believe you let everyone know, including the worm that we just fought before with Tavish. Thank you
I
very
didn't realize that.
much.
I'm currently
This
Didn't
will
deaf.
realize that
assist
Tavish
us. This will assist us
planted the
very
illusion.
much into our infiltration effort.
I guess
Thank you.
I'm currently deaf, so that's why I yelled everything out.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, but
Paris realizes
I
that
know,
you're
but,
still talking.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Paris realizes that you're still not like you're still talking. She goes up and she like gently puts her middle hand over your mouth, and she's just like shh, 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 like trying to explain like you're very loud. You're being
thank,
very, very loud.
thank you, Doctor.
and not Valerie. No, yes, Valerie. She's called Valerie in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got it.
Valerie finds
Val,
this terribly amusing. This screaming stuff and then shutting him up, and the whole thing. She's just like, as we say in Spanish, breaking the box, just fucking laughing out loud.
Val,
Um, yeah.
the pod name, the elixir name, run an elixir against the best is correct.
What was that?
This
Sorry.
is
Say that again.
Huh?
Something elixirs the best.
I
I'm
take
inclined to agree.
the cure name is run an elixir against the
Ernest.
best.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. It's
It's
Ranal's
this is
elixir
against
against the beast.
beast. Okay.
yes, it's a correct. Uh,
Mhm.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm
okay.
gonna bring perfume back in after feeling the mouth the hand against my mouth.
Oh, I'm glad you felt that.
I
Okay,
just
tell me.
imagine this sexy put one finger in the lips kind of thing, but it's the power armor.
Yeah, it's the power
Yeah.
armor. It's not like that.
Oh,
It
you
almost
almost
engulfs your whole,
you almost lose a molar there.
it
oh,
engulfs like your whole face by accident. Like I'm covering your nose as well, and like
oh,
so when you
Paris,
come to
is
yourself.
Um,
that you? Oh, did you hear what I said?
Yes, we all did, unfortunately. But thank you.
Ah,
Just
I believe even Elixia heard what you just said.
quite possibly, we have
well,
very good wiretaps. I think we're listening to everyone.
Yes, and
ah,
Your
Travelo,
your
Duello,
tiefling your tiefling
everyone.
imitates you, not understanding what you're doing, but finding it amusing. All right, so we go to the
um,
next map probably. Let's begin traveling.
so
Well,
um,
should we go that
let's
direction or
see.
somewhere else?
you
Are we gonna beat up
no.
some reclux?
I
Thomas, what
do
was it?
not believe we should
As
beat up people just because they're dressed in red.
Thomas, what was it?
No, I question. They are not going to investigate ¿qué sería? Corpses
the corpses, the
Oh,
here
corpses.
corpses. The
of
corpses.
Ah,
We should. I think I wanted to, did I
I
not?
would want to go
I
down
mean,
there.
you did. You said you didn't because this place keeps blowing up. It keeps doing damage to
no.
everything.
No, no, yeah. I think I was,
Okay.
yeah, you're right. I think I was thinking about it and then we were just going to go. But in light of the fact we long rested in that spot, I think that, yeah, maybe in the morning we do. What
Okay.
do I
Well,
have?
I have a rope, a rope, a rope, a
I
rope.
have a rope. Would you like to use it? She pulls out her little grapple hook. The tips are
For
poisoned. You
you
need tips
help
with
him, I can down. I can bajar. Can
I can go down.
lower this.
So
And
instead of going down, let's say you pull the body up. Boop, 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 boop,
Oh,
boop,
amazing. Yes, yes, yes.
Ah.
Let's say that
with rope.
Paris misunderstands what you say, Thomas, and you're saying you want to go down, and she's like, great idea, I'll pull it up. So she grapples the thing, she pulls it up.
All right. Well,
Thomas,
you see the large body of this creature as it contorts into height. Oh, I forgot that they're supposed to turn into humans when they die.
Oh
Forgot about
Oh
no!
that.
no. That's
I
so
forgot
sad.
completely.
Oh,
I
we're
just
gonna
grappled up a human
we're about
corpse.
to skin a human.
Let's see.
I just was about to say, dude, I just
As you pull
defiled
him
a
out,
corpse.
the transformation completes, or rather ends. And let's see. This person was blah, 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 blah. Oh, child? No.
Oh
No. Oh my God. Can you stop giving me
Don't
children?
no!
Don't you
Okay.
dare.
Not that guy.
That's all.
Doesn't
this
make
is
sense.
a best. This is a best.
All right. So this seemingly was a Revelorian man. Huh. Oh. That now turns back into himself, really wounded,
Oh, do
but
I
completely
do I
dead.
perhaps recognize him? He's Revolurian, right? And I know the common folk.
Mm.
You can help me, Paris, for
Yes,
investigation.
absolutely.
You
Uh,
you don't recognize him. He must not have been anybody of
Hmm.
note.
Well, I don't recognize the
Right.
guy. Must have not been important.
Oh,
I find it hard to know every single Revalorian.
Aye.
you've
Yeah,
not
you make a
spent
good
as much
point.
All right.
time in taverns as Tavish has, so
Well, I
it
haven't
makes
seen him
He's
sense.
anywhere in Rathmore. He's
his torn clothes and a random item are the only things you find.
Did you
The
find any identification, Thomas? Do we know who he
yeah,
is?
You find a little signet ring that was on his person.
Oh, I give it. I asked Thomas, may I show the others? And I show the ring to the two Revelorians because you guys have advantage on history, right?
can I check the
Go on.
signet ring?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So both Tavish and Gothrian roll basically as if you were having advantage. You both roll basically.
oh,
I
Okay.
history.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna pull you down.
No, I don't want to go down there.
My bad. Okay. Yep. You're gonna look. You're gonna use your super telescopic eye to see the ring.
I'm using perfume to see it.
Perfume inspects the ring. Gathuri, like you roll sanity, Gathuri.
Well, because of perfume.
Perfume is very
Having a
clean.
skunk on your arm as a novel.
My
Maybe.
my hands gently pry away the skunk. The mage hands
I
gently pry off the skunk to the side.
Okay, so
Well, for
with the
future reference,
Yeah.
Tavish, for future reference, could you not have your skunk use me as a tree to climb?
I was just trying to see what the hubbub was about.
I don't care.
And do you
This
know
is the
Tavish?
bottom of the fact. I do not care for critters to go up my body. Thank you very much. And I prestidigitate myself clean.
I suppose I'm the same way with bugs, so I can respect that. I suppose.
Woohoo!
I understand
down.
it is your familia, however, try not to use me
is
as
that?
a ledge.
That's a really pretty ring.
Aye, it is.
And the
do-
ring
do we
is in
recognize
fact a jewel. It is in fact a jewel, gold with a tiny ruby. Could be enchanted. And the oh Jesus, that was loud. The ring, it would seem like it has the symbol of something, and you both recognize it to be a guild symbol because it has the what is this shape called in English? I forgot. A rhombus? What is this called? Fuck. I draw
A
like shit.
diamond, a rhombus, yeah.
A
Yeah.
rhombus? Okay.
Oh,
It has the
yeah.
rhombus sign, and in Valori, rhombus signs are kept for guilds. So it would be a rhombus, and perhaps inside you would see a bow, or the Hunters Guild, or you could see a book from historians
So what's
and stuff
inside
like
this
that.
one?
So you see that behind the transparent ruby, you can very subtly see a symbol, and fittingly, it has a little tiny, fucking hell, symbol of a. I can't draw in top of a drawing. Is that a thing? Oh, I see. Now I have it. It has a little hammer, and then it has a little gem
Oh,
Ah,
the
portrayed.
Jewelers Guild.
oh.
So this is actually a really good piece. Probably this man was an aspiring jeweler, and he was
Ah.
probably carrying these as his portfolio.
Gaturian,
Oh,
you were
that's
looking
so
into
sad.
jewel craft, weren't you?
Well,
Or
I
perhaps it was
decided
clothing. I don't remember.
I opted up to learn to tailor. It is not the most glamorous jobs for some noble, however, it is good money. So beggars can be choosers.
Perhaps you can pair this with
And
one of your clothes and strike up a good deal, huh?
Well, it is a good piece, so we could make some pretty cash very likely. Although it is of a guild, perhaps we could use this to identify the person. It is usually guilds do not adorn it with rubies. Someone might know
And
who this
also,
man was.
you learn that Valerie's favorite color is red, and she really likes the ring.
Mhm.
And she looks at it enthralled. She doesn't seem super greedy, however. She doesn't seem to go after it or anything like that. She just looks at it with happiness
It's
to see
beautiful.
that you all have it as a collective. Let's see.
Hmm. That's so sweet.
Next we go to where are we going? So guys, you have a choice. You can explore the Underdark further, risking getting lost, or you can follow the path that Tavish found through perfume, and go into this area where you think accursed might be at.
If it cursed her that way, it's strange that we heard the sound of another beast that direction also. Could they be working together, though? I mean, I don't know if they even have rational thought enough to work with
Well, I
anyone.
did see multiple paths there. It wasn't just them.
Hmm. We'll have to be careful about which path we choose then.
Let's hope we don't fall off a cliff.
But
Again.
to be fair, do you know, Elizabeth, if your father have any dealing with people down here?
Yes, I actually remember him talking about that very often. He
With
would deal
whom?
with people from the Underdark, travelers from a city, a country, something that starts with an O. And then he also would deal with locals that lived in the Underdark. They, what were they called? I think I said this to you when we met. Something about a present?
A present.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he said you said that your father said he'd come back this time with a present for you.
No, no.
No?
He dealt with people like the present of a demon's present.
He
Presents.
he did demon deals. Well, I suppose
No,
that's not my
no, it was a
first.
place. He said it was a place that was called something like that. I'm sorry, I'm bad with
Oh,
names.
it's a place. Huh.
A
Uh,
place with
Have I
many little
heard of such
demons.
place? I wonder.
Well, there's Lavani. Lavani has demons
Have
and
I heard of a
devilkin.
place with demon in its name in Rivalry?
Well, although if his father was working here, he might be referring to people nearby rather than someone from Lavani. We are not that far away. We are still under Rivalori.
Mhm. So that's weird. I was gonna say, oh, it's working. Okay.
He has sisters.
With the 17, I would say, there is such a place, especially for people like you that sometimes deal with the less reputable.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
There is a place. People refer to it as Devil's Gift. I don't know if this campaign has ever heard of that name.
No, Devil's
Would you
Guild.
happen to be referring to Devil's Gift?
you've never been, but you know that people underground go to such a place. And
Oh,
she
okay.
says, ah, "That's the one, Devil's Gift. Yeah, yeah. Father said that I should never go there, but that there was some people that were, even though the place is a bit shady, that there's still some good people down there."
Oh, well, so
Okay,
it's
Paris,
good
And
I'm
and
he,
bad
rolling.
everywhere.
We could
She
ask
wants.
information about the father there.
So Paris wants to, yeah, she wants to do a history check on Devil's Gift as well, and whether she knows anything of what the Underdark like people think of it.
Oh,
From like maybe she remembers. She was very young when she left, guys, but it's possible.
Devil's Gift is Rivalorian. It's really far. Like
So
the
she
Underdark
wouldn't
is
know. No.
smaller than the surface world because it
Mm.
obviously is deeper in. But still, to know a specific town from Rivalori from this far away, well, basically you were a kid when you lived in the Underdark, and you were not even in Rivalori. So I don't think Paris would know much. But perhaps there is something you would know about history itself, and you would know that well, the Rivalorians have a deep history with demons. They've been attacked by them in the past. So for them to call something by that name feels rather odd.
Hmm.
hmm.
It's a bit of an oxymoron, that name, isn't it? A Devil's Gift.
Yeah, especially
Mhm, mhm.
from what happened to the sand. What is it called? Sandblade.
Sandblade, yeah, what happened in the Sandblade?
Especially what happened in Sandblade.
Mm.
But if the girl said that his father had no new people there, perhaps we could ask around if they saw him.
Ah, that's true. I didn't think of that. Yes, yes. Perhaps that's the best lead we got. I would like to avoid them red cloaks as much as possible. Perhaps that will take us to a different path. Onward and upward, I suppose, or downward.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I've been opening this map and it's giving me an issue. I know it's a
Hmm?
bit early. Well, actually, I don't know what time is it. What time is it? So we started at 7:30 and it's almost 9. Well, I guess it's a good time. Can you guys give me the 15 so I can fix a couple of things?
Can
okay.
do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
See you
Tavish looks
guys
like a
soon.
minotaur. I mean, or a centaur.
All
No, like a
right.
dog form.
I'll see you at 15, guys. I'm gonna try to fix this.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm just like now my like Paris's like anthropology mind's just whirling with rune ants and how they came to be.
Yeah.
I know she's focused more on people, but like she's just like, yo, that's crazy. How did they evolve? What's their point? Are they intelligent?
Oh my god! Imagine if we encounter the same guy with the sand blade.
Oh, with this. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
Are we not really? No. I guess I will just leave
Guys,
this. But...
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
the previously asked for this year, they are sister.
What?
Oh,
No,
Oh, I did not hear that.
talking
Say
about
that again.
Elizabeth and Valerie.
no.
Yes,
Oh
she,
no, no.
you they previously asked
They're sisters.
she's
No, 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 no. So this
They're
is a
not
little
sisters, no.
girl. No, this girl's
okay.
been with us for like ages. Been with us from the beginning. We found Valerie at Lord Lasker's with a very
Oh,
mysterious man, and we were entrusted to take care of her and teach her as much as we could. It's like a weird little pledge we made.
okay.
And Elizabeth is the daughter of the alchemist we're looking for, whose lab we found
Mm-hmm.
last time.
Mm, okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I'm gonna be
Thank
right back.
you. Thank you
Okay.
for oh,
You're welcome.
information. You, alguien, ¿qué sería? ¿Cómo se diría? Alguien. You, someone wants a ring.
Oh, the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want the ring? Well, pregunta a todos cuando se acabe el break.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, yum, 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 yum. I am eating pizza from last night. Yum, yum,
Oh,
yum,
nice.
yum. Yum,
Oh,
yum,
I
yum,
Last
yum, yum,
night
yum.
pizza
Thomas
was
would love
nice.
some of that. Thomas would be loving your pizza.
I don't roll long rest. Long rest.
Oh, I do need
Rest.
to.
Oh.
That really doesn't work at all anymore. That sucks. Oh man,
Mm,
isometric is always a nightmare. I swear to God. Well, that's okay. I can really get rid of it. The one time I tried to actually make some isometric like and
mm.
underground passages, and they break in one day. I don't know what the hell happened since last time.
You
Okay.
spend so much work and then they just stop. That would kill me.
The thing is, I don't know why. Just break. Isometric is really hard. It's really hard. Maybe it's about time I update again, even though it breaks so many things. But I need to have certain things fixed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have no. There's nothing I can do. Okay, well we'll have the little passages of this map working a bit weird, but we'll try our best.
All right, I'm gonna go let my little dog out, and then I'll come back in.
All right, I'll go to the bathroom. Get back.
Yum, 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 yum.
Nom, 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 nom.
Todo traba que me comí. Cuando yo el precio, yo le discutí.
I'm back.
I hear. I
I'm back.
sorry, sorry. I'm back too. Um,
Okay. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
We're back.
hi,
Hi.
All right.
Alta
Let me.
Patroclo.
I'm dealing with a little something. Just 1 second. Brilliant. Okay.
Patroclus is missing.
Okay, we're done. Here, let's see. I have to move you to this map, and we'll see how we deal with that.
Galtorian, it's here.
Go
He's
through in
still
here.
away.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I was sneezing like a
Okay.
crazy. So,
Oh,
Like a crazy? You're a crazy? Like one specific crazy?
oh,
Or specifically one time?
just like you're a bitch.
oh,
Uh,
Huh?
but am I a specific bitch or just one time a
oh.
bitch? Or
He's a
You're a
clown.
cheap one.
A
Oh,
cheap one, you're a
a
cheap
cheap
bitch.
bitch? Oh,
damn. I thought you were referring to
I
like
see.
to like female
Uh,
dogs or something. I thought you calling them a puppy or something.
I mean, as a bitch, I just have to say that hurt. Like,
uh,
Okay.
I would be offended if I was you, Val.
Oh, I like the offending organ in my buddies. So where the fuck are we? We are the campaign the 3. Yes, campaign 3, and we are going to section 1 of the. What the hell is this map called? The Inward Mind Depths. There we go. Okay, let's get to it, Leroy Jenkins style. Hopefully, there's no Eyes of the Beholder that I have left in here by accident.
what about
Doesn't seem like it.
the eye of the tiger?
Galtharian, were you gaming when Leroy Jenkins happened? Because I fully remember.
Oh yeah,
My gosh, it's a legend.
Yeah.
I'm 42 almost, so yeah, I was already.
I was gaming in high school, and I was just like,
I've been gaming since before I started primary school.
oh my goodness,
Okay,
yeah, because like different
D&D.
types of gaming,
Let's say.
Street Fighter all the way.
yeah.
Love
Yeah.
playing
Oh
Street
my
Fighter
gosh, actually,
and Mortal Kombat
we
on
used
the
to have it.
arcade. Oh, it was amazing.
No,
Yeah, we
my
had them at
blood.
the takeaways. Like everyone in New Zealand gets like fish and chips like on a Friday or something like that to eat
There
as
used to
dinner for
be an
family.
arcade at nearly every restaurant, and then now I don't never
Yeah.
see them at restaurants.
That's so sad. Now the local trippy's still got an arcade. I just went home for the first time in 6 years, and it was real funny actually. I was like, "Does this work?" He was like, "Yeah, it works." like he must have been asked that like 5 billion
Yeah,
times. Hmm.
it's like when you see a phone booth.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Bit,
actually,
eh?
I don't know. Are they still common in Europe and other countries?
They're in Thailand. There are still phone booths in
Wow.
Thailand.
Oh. Seeing a phone
Not
booth
in New
here,
Zealand.
Okay,
Though.
let's
it's
see.
like seeing a dragon or something. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
it's
characters,
so rare.
players, campaign 3, and I send Paris as a pilot of a powered armor. Then we have. Oh my god, I'm being fucking bombarded by messages today. Holy shit.
You're so popular.
Nah, it's just that I'm doing Erasmus to Poland, and I have to deal with the people I'm gonna live with, the people I'm renting from, and the
So
fucking people that I want to
exciting.
travel with me.
Before you go, you have to become a bit more refined because everybody there is very polished.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was really funny. That was really funny.
okay. The way you said that, it didn't sound like it was very funny.
Oh, I laughed
It
so
did sound.
hard it literally took the energy out of me. Like you guys probably couldn't hear it, my mic cut out. I was
Yeah,
like, that
yeah.
was so. I'm gonna say that to my kindergarten kids, and they're gonna die, Galtharian. They're gonna
Of
die.
course.
Oh,
Then you will become a
Oh my
murderer.
gosh.
Oh.
Please don't.
No, but really, they're gonna be on the floor, and I'm gonna have to deal
um,
with it.
Like,
You have murdered my
no.
willpower.
wait, is the joke like Polish, like from Poland kind of thing?
Yeah, no, that was the
Polish is
joke.
the nationality of Poland. Yes, if you're from
Ah,
Poland, you're Polish.
That
like
was
that
the
one
joke.
song,
Um,
the Techolone
Guys,
Pokemon
yes, Thomas. What is it,
Codification.
Thomas?
we have problems
We have problems.
here.
Oh, you mean because of these guys?
Oh, time to kill.
I'm sorry, we shouldn't be
All
talking
right.
about Polish people.
So, oh yeah, yes, let's not. So, What was I gonna say? Yeah, we have some. Okay, now let's go into narration mode.
So
You have been traveling through
okay.
the Underdark until you reach the point where Perfume, who I forgot to spawn, um, scouted about. You guys may say that you're in there, like inside the cave still, so you're not
Okay.
being seen quite yet. That is up to you. But you do get to see outside, and you see how there's a bit of people, like normal people, just walking about. Um, it would seem like there's a lot of these travelers
Hmm.
that are just coming in. This guy comes in, they ask them a couple of questions, they show their goods, and then they are allowed to pass.
As
Oh my
soon as
god.
you
Okay.
guys see Tavish lay eyes on one of these accursed, or
Yeah.
what we think is accursed,
Hmm.
you see a glow emanating from his hand. He's about to cast guiding bolt.
Wait one
Tavish,
moment. Does it not look strange? They seem to be fulfilling roles of governance here. Are they in charge? Where are we?
Are we not? Are
they
we not?
might be.
Are we not attacking them?
They,
The last time that we saw these guys, they're trying to kill us.
Oh no, no, you're right to be on guard, but what if we're attacking them on home ground? We could be setting ourselves up for a massacre.
their
Let's
uniforms were different. Also,
yeah.
we see a bunch of them here, and there might be much more. Plus, there are other people. I understand your furor, Tavish, but we need to go back to strategy before just getting into boiling our blood.
Your tailoring, Alvin, eyes picked up on that quick. Are you sure it's a different uniform?
I,
And
they're
you
very
you
different,
realize that
right?
the ones from
Yeah.
Duello, they looked a lot more fancy. They had like golden embroidery and whatnot.
Mm.
So the difference here is the making. In Duello, they had embroidery and they seemed more rich. This seems red rugs compared to them. I'm not entirely sure they're related at all. We should be on guard. However, there are people in there. I don't know how many of these people are here. And if Elizabeth said that her father, did dealings with the people of this place, whatever this is, we could try to be on the down low, infiltrate, figure out the situation, and then find the best route than just charging in.
If they are in any way associated, she's like, very good point. If they are in any way associated with the accursed, she turns to Thomas. Thomas, do you have a way to cover your ear? We may not want our marks to be so visible.
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Also,
Eh,
also, we do not have an escape route, unlike in Duello.
We don't.
So we have to secure a route of escape before
All right. What
attempting anything.
if any of them so much as point their weapon at me? I'm pointing mine right
You
back.
will, Tavish, I will tell you as a friend, as a compatriot, and someone that would very much likely want to avenge what happened back then in Duello. We need to keep our head leveled here. We have to think before acting.
Why is
I am
You
the
see
first one that
how
would like to raise. Sorry.
you see how I sneeze. You see how the people that come here, they all seem to be given like a choice, not like a forceful one or anything, but they're all like offered something. Some of them look reticent, some of them look interested, some of them look doubtful. The grand majority, however, split. No, not the grand majority. Actually, it's pretty 50-50. Some of them going to the left, and others like grab this thing, and this mechanism, operated by one of these accursed, pulls them up, and then they are allowed to go through there by this one that it has a red staff.
They
Oh,
seem to have something going on. So, as I was saying before, and this incarnated voice spoke, please don't lose your temper quickly. I would have great joy on avenging what happened before. with my own sword, but let's try to first understand what's going on here.
While
Also,
while
because they have a lot of civilians.
while Galthurian actually is doing all that talking and like to speak of the civilians, stuff, Paris wants to do an anthropology check. She's trying to get an idea of the different ethnic groups, the different people who are here. She's kind of basing it off just like yeah, like I guess species, clothing. She's trying to kind of figure out what's going on here and who these people are. Are they all refugees? You know, are they all like what does it seem like?
So,
And she might know something.
Oh.
with 25, very nice. Um, what level are you not fully? Level 3.
Level
You're. I'm pretty sure. Let me go check real fast. I'm pretty sure that your anthropology is like half of the way to level 4. Very nice. So with 25, you realize that these people seem to be Revelorian on exclusively because we are Revelori essentially. Not so much as only humans, but the grand majority of them are humans. So you think it's just general populace of Revelori that they are coming in. But what is definitely the thing is that they are all carrying all of their stuff. It's as if they were moving to a different location. And some of them seem to be farmers. Some of them seem to be, you know, townsfolk from Ratamore, perhaps. But they all seem to be looking for somewhere to live. They are carrying all their luggage, all their possessions with them.
Okay, Paris.
And historically, let's say, or in the means of understanding these usual how why migrations happen like this is because of natural disasters or wars, or because wars are starting. So you think perhaps these people are leaving Rivalori because of what happened to the farmland and all that. UFK Paris?
They probably have to go for a bit. I'm not sure.
Oh, I was just answering for her.
Okay. I I can use perception for look the civilians.
Yeah, what do you want to look about them?
Um, in case they have a ring, um, uh, like the one we found.
Okay,
This
interesting. Roll perception.
uh, perception.
What do his mouths
Mm,
like? I see.
Um,
Is an 18
I
you spot? That's yes, Paris.
I heard everything. Sorry, I just was showing. I needed to get away, so I wasn't able to be near the mic, but I heard
Oh,
everything.
no problem. So, the ring. You spot that people have rings, but you're too far, way too far, to be able to inspect if the rings are like the one you found.
okay.
Paris
So, you guys,
relates.
Um,
if you guys come out, you have to tell me because in my mind you're still in the cave. So
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm
you
still
have
in the
to tell
cave
me.
for sure. I'm still in the cave for sure.
Well, I think my skunk definitely would have gone out first to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there's a guy who
Paris.
looks at the skunk and says, "What is that?" Yes, Paris.
Oh, Paris would definitely relate any information she just gleaned to Galtharian and Terrace. Just basically, they seem to all be the situation seems so dire in parts of Rivalori that they've really resorted to living in the Underdark.
Yeah, we found some some people on the road that were in very dark conditions. We should check on them for the sake of the population. If these people here are plotting something, we should figure it out.
I suppose we don't have the green fellow with us. Suppose it's best to play it safe.
Even if we had, I wouldn't pit all of us against someone with probably a lot more people than we are.
Aye, that's true.
We already had to flee once. I wouldn't want to be in the
Oh,
same
but what
situation.
if
You
they
know.
recognize us? We didn't exactly
Well, we
play friends with them.
The,
well
the,
we
let,
have to flee though, so we'll win.
who?
I'm
Well, they'll recognize us, well, assuming they're the same people, but they're dressed differently. That's the thing. Assuming that everybody with a red coat is one of the people that attacked us on Duelo is a very broad assumption.
I know that.
It could be, but let's try to keep our options
All right. Well,
open.
I'll try to keep my mouth shut if necessary, but if they don't expect it to be too long.
Can Paris do one last anthropology roll? She's trying to think
Just don't
through
try
her
to
time.
kill us all.
Yeah, please. She's trying to think through her times of studying, because when she was studying to be an anthropologist, she would have had to have studied many of the cultures in this world. And I know that she's done it before about a curse. She's tried to find out, and she's found out bits and pieces. But what she's trying to do is like figure out their connection to the Underdark, if there's anything. And if there's nothing written, then that also makes complete sense too. Because this could just be very new, something they've just got the fuck up to. That'd be crazy.
So you're asking if this is something that they've just... I didn't
So
understand that. I'm sorry.
okay, so no, what she's doing is she's using her knowledge she would have gained to become an anthropologist. To study to be one, she would have had to study many cultures throughout this world that she lives in, um, as a passion of sorts. So we've before rolled about the cursed, and she's found out little bits and pieces that she's remembered about them, but not much. And so what she wants to know if she knows any scraps of information on their connections to the Underdark, or like an ancient
Oh,
city.
of
Like,
the
how are
curse, you
these
mean?
buildings? Yeah, but how are these buildings all here throughout the Underdark? Wherever we're going, everything's all built up. You know, like, did they make these? Have they got a history of it? And if she doesn't know anything, then that makes sense too, because
Mhm.
we're in such a weird
Well, with a
place.
23, you do know one thing that's for sure. This was not made by dwarves. This was not made by
Right,
Rivalorians.
right.
This was, but this was also not made by any demons. This is
Mm.
just, it is real architecture, underground architecture, for mines specifically. You see like the
Sure.
beams of support in the ceilings, you see the markings of pickaxes and other tools to make these tunnels. Somebody took a lot of effort to make this refuge. You
Mm.
don't know why, but you also know that it probably happened a long time ago. This is probably
Mm.
just an old mine, or perhaps an old project of a city that somebody made, um, that then was reused by these guys. Probably
Yes.
abandoned or destroyed, and then they found it, so they reused it.
Mm.
But you cannot be sure. This is all speculation.
Very interesting. She calls Kloop to her side, and she's like, video everything you can. She's like,
Where's
we
Clue,
need
by the way?
we're
Is
here.
Clue in
She's
here?
bringing Kloop now.
Is she not in the map? No, I think she is.
Here's Kloop.
Yes, she is. She's in her icon. Uh-huh.
She's on my shoulder and she's videoing everything because yeah, we'll have to once we get a long rest that Paris can actually just write books on, she's gonna start doing that publishing thing again.
Oh.
All right, wonderful. So, what do you guys do? Do you finally come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get down calmly here.
All right. Oh, that looks weird. It's as if you were coming out of the cave. Let's see. Okay, well, you step out, and people don't get surprised by your presence or anything like that. They simply expect people to come in. They are almost waiting for it. I'm gonna start moving people downwards. Bim, 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 bim. Oh my god. Okay, I just realized that this guy, he has the original dark vision. He can see fucking everything.
That's so
Let's
cool.
see. No, it's not. It's cheating. Cheating. Let me see. Let me fix that.
I've got pretty good dark vision, but I wouldn't mind someone
Yeah,
on the
you
team
you
to
have
have
the right
even
one.
better.
You should have the same as him. We both have dark vision, but he has like the original D&D one, which is way too big for my games. Vision range.
He
Where
has
is it that you decide where it
he
is?
has the all vision.
The- oh,
Senses. He doesn't even say that he has that vision, does he? Okay, and I'm gonna respawn him. I fucking put him out of the map like a professional. There it is. That's better. So, and then I have to move your pets. Bada bing, bada bam, and Elizabeth. So. Okay, so as you arrive, they don't react at first, but seeing that you don't approach, this guy calls out, "Welcome, visitors. If you could pack, no, if you, fucking hell, if you could stop here for a moment, and you're entering the Devil's Gift."
okay.
Ah, so this is Devil's Gift, everyone.
Paris kind of like looks at Tavish, like her face is covered, but hopefully you get it with a like I'm gonna like come help me talk to people.
I have my mage hands and my staff on the back, so they're not all that heavy. And
Ah, so you're
Wait, what was
saying,
that?
Mr. Sir, Devil's Gift is just that way?
We've been
You,
traveling
you're
so long, sir. Yeah, we almost don't know where we are. That's to give Tavish advantage.
okay, but I mean, I wasn't gonna make him roll yet.
Oh, you crap!
So
Hang
he
on.
So
says,
nervous about the red cloaks.
"You're doing Diego now, yeah."
Oh,
So,
I was saying that legit.
you're feeling the spot of the adventurer. So, the man responds, "Yes, you're in the outskirts. The city entrance lays up ahead. But first, we need to make sure that we understand who you are. We here in Devil's Gift ignore the Revelorian corrupt legal system that brands people for petty crimes as if they were lifelong criminals without much proof. So
My
you need
God.
not worry."
Oh, you know what I do immediately after? I immediately start listing off all the all of the all the gods. Ah, so you know about Ravik, about
Paris tries
Azad.
to put her hand over his mouth. Paris tries to put her hand. I don't know if you let me. She tries to put her hand gently over your mouth. Tavish, we've just been walking for so long. I don't want to get kicked out of another place.
Well, the guy actually would laugh at that. He would be like, "Wow, well, it would seem like somebody is hiding quite a bit of secrets in the outside world. But don't worry, this is the place where secrets are the norm.
Ah,
So you need not worry.
well,
I know not of these gods, but I do believe that you're speaking of heretical entities that would have your head cut off in the Revelorian lands. But you need not worry. You're safe with us. So,
the,
may I know your names? I don't need to know your papers. They are imbued with magic of those corrupt Revelorians. So I would rather just know your names, and I'll trust you with that."
I nudge Gatorin. I think I like this guy.
I just nod.
Well,
Names, please.
I'm Tavish. And then I point at the others.
Paris, she says her name's Rosalind. My name's
Ah,
Rosalind.
that's Rosalind. He says, well, stopping for a moment, he says, "Tavish, Rosalind, Tavish? Wait, you the red fiery Tavish, the soul of the party, as they called you?"
I start flexing. Ah, yes, it is I. Haha.
Mm. We had a lot of people, a lot of refugees speaking here and there about a helping bard that would save refugees and also offer them food and fun.
Ah, well, that sort of sounds like me.
Oh.
Unless they were talking about Najim, perhaps.
Paris had been so nervous when she like noticed that they knew you, and just seeing that she's like, yes, he does. He has actually been very helpful to many refugees along our journey.
That's good. Rosalind, Tavish. Who's the other ones?
And I think for a moment, we were together when we helped the people, so there is a good chance they will recognize us. So I was about to give a fake name, and I just said, "My name is Galthurian."
Paris never came out
Alright.
that time, so she knows she's fine.
That's good. He says, all right, that is 2 children. I will not ask for their identification, for we are not looking for any missing children at the moment. We assume that they are your children, and we will not ask any questions. And the rest are animals, I see. You have such a varied, what to call it, a menagerie here. But, well, as long you should know that I'm noting down your names and that you have a short description of the animals that you have, so that if animals with that description should be found to be causing trouble, you will be taken accountable.
Um, may I ask you something, sir, since you keep a track of who goes and who comes?
Yes.
One of the children is actually in need of finding her father,
Okay.
Father Frederick.
She looks at her and then she looks at you. Oh, Frederick. Oh, Frederick.
He's an
Family name, perhaps?
alchemist.
A family.
Ronel.
Renel. Renel, I do know. Yes, the alchemist. We haven't seen him in a while. He used to come by here to trade his potions for goods and other ingredients. He would also deal with our deceased from time to time, especially when it was these maddened ones, the ones that turn into beasts.
How long has he been missing?
Well, I wouldn't say missing. He just hasn't visited us for a few months.
A few months.
You don't think perhaps he came perhaps when you fell asleep or?
Could be, but I do look at the records of my fellow. Whenever somebody takes my post, I do have to look at his records too. So I'm pretty sure that that he hasn't been here for a while. Aside from that, yeah.
It's you mentioned we came across these beasts as we were traveling, and she looks at Tavish and Gulther, and you do you know what's causing this? You said he would try to help them.
Well, some of our journeymen here have managed to learn that there is a curse running amok. We know not its origins, however. Although I don't speak for our higher-ups, perhaps they have found more, and they keep it so that keep the knowledge to themselves as to not make us panic. But as far as we know, we are the most prevalent location in the whole of Rivalry to have these creatures. If I were to say personally, I would say that it is not in our Devil's Gift, but somewhere in the Underdark that the source lies. We know not. We can't assure you your safety, however, but we try to keep the town itself safe, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, I suppose that's fine.
Yeah.
Is any of your marks visible? I would say his is.
No, because I
He
asked on the
thinks.
sticker for his ears. Remember?
Oh, he did. Oh, then I'm gonna have to do this.
Doesn't he have a token that has ears covered?
Covers his
There you
ears,
go.
yeah.
We say that he has that hood on,
Oh
Yeah.
and that goes to it a little bit.
But I did just. That's what I mean. They did just say journeyman. I think Parrots would probably go talk to Guthrie and be like, Guthrie, they said they're journeyman. It's quite the pronoun.
Yeah, let me. You said you have journeymen here.
Oh yes, we have many. We, the accursed, are named so because of our journeymen.
What do you mean, if I may ask?
Yes, what do you mean?
They are the most essential part of our community and our whole religion, really. We are the devout followers, the One and the All Mother, and therefore they're chosen. The journeymen are quintessential to us. But the Holy Order brandishes away those that either don't complete their destinies or also those that fail to fulfill them, and they call them criminals for this. But not here. We welcome all journeymen, whatever their situation might be.
Have I ever heard of this old mother?
In this campaign?
No, right?
No. Maybe. No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness.
The old mother?
Who is this old mother that speaks stuff? I do not know.
Oh,
Okay, well, I'll do one
I
too.
I am.
Base this off her readings. Let's see how much did Paris
All
read.
mother,
Yeah.
Not
mother.
much.
She must have had a lot of kids for you to call her that.
Yes. Well, though I'm a devout follower, I am no priest and no expert. I've joined very recently, though I am now completely. I don't remember the word. Fucking hell.
Devout?
Um,
Devoted?
not the. Well, I guess so. Even though I'm now completely devoted to her worship, I am not an expert. I know fairly little compared to my brothers,
uh,
and I would be ashamed to be the one to give you your first description of her. But she is here, and she will soon give us a talk. A blessed honor.
Oh, it's a saint of sort, a person.
Oh yes, the old mother is. She's everything to us. The core of our religion, our leader, our governor, our everything.
oh, she's like a queen or something. Don't we already have one of
She's
those?
again. I feel ashamed to be the one to give you descriptions that now might not be as accurate, for I am no expert. Talk to brother. What is his name? Benefort. Talk to brother Benefort. I'm sure that he will give you a way more insightful intake on the old mother. But I have one last thing to ask. Mrs. Rosalind, Miss Rosalind,
Yes.
if I could see your face, I need to have a description of everyone's face in my papers.
Um, Paris says, of course, but she takes off her glasses, like she kind of like wriggles her
You're in
nose
your
with her.
armor though.
I don't know, but I one moment
Oh,
in
I see
her
what you mean.
in
I
her
see what you
thing,
mean.
she wriggles her nose so her like her glasses kind of come down, like just like they should be hanging around her neck then probably, and she'll move them later. And yeah, and
Okay.
she pulls down her visor, and it's just like, hi.
Right, you stand up in the armor a little bit more so that your head actually comes out the head. And the basically the Iron Man, chin 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 mechanism opens up a little bit. That thing that covers the face goes down, and you can see just the outline of your face.
Yeah.
Um, and he seems surprised all of a sudden. Ah, so it is true. I apologize. I was doubting. I never mind. Um, you look very masculine and strong in that armor.
It have you met other amputees?
Amputees? I'm sorry. I don't seem. I didn't know you were missing limbs.
Oh no,
No,
sorry,
I don't
it's
know what that is.
just the name of other people who you might have seen who wore this armor. It's no worries. She kind of looks
Well,
at him also, kind of.
seeing such technology, I just assumed you were Elixian, but I know nothing else.
Yeah, she just puts her visor down. She goes, "Thank you very much. Where might we get more information?"
Um, he says, well, if you want to talk to Brother Beneford about our religion, you may. If not, behind him is the entrance to the Devil's Gift, the city, and there might be many people you may talk to them. Perhaps somebody has seen Mr. Rennell somewhere else in the Underdark. We've
Ah,
we've got
thank you
a
very much.
visiting we've got a visiting merchant. I forgot his name. A dwarf, really kind man.
Huh.
Thank you for your assistance.
No problem. Welcome to Devil's Gift, and we hope that you feel safe here. If you know any journeymen and or you meet any out there, tell them to come to us. We will keep them safe from the tyranny of Revelore and the Holy Order.
Will do.
Valerie would actually try her best to not reveal that you are journeyman. So she's going to roll performance,
Okay.
and
And
she was
actually,
writing, and she says, I don't know what a journeyman is, but if we see one, we'll tell you." And she like winks at you.
oh no, Paris frowns at how good Valerie just lied.
Tavish
Like,
smiles
is
and he gives a
instantly,
subtle thumbs up.
no, Paris is insane. And then she starts to worry about it. So can I put my traveler's clothes, the hood, over Valerie, please? And I just say, let's cover up that beautiful hair for a moment. She's like, well, wait.
Oh shit! You just reminded me. That's when the cultist sees Valerie, and
I
I'm gonna make you
totally.
roll. I'm gonna make you roll sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Guys, this isn't good.
He looks like
Mm,
a tired man in his 30s. By the way, I
Yo,
didn't
I don't have
explain that
inspiration.
he's a human.
Ooh,
The 12th,
that's
he gets a glimpse.
decent.
So nobody else does in the room, but he gets a glimpse. And when he sees Valerie, his eyes open really wide, and he bows to her. He says nothing else as you cover her.
oh gosh. Paris kind of like sees really loud. She goes, "The genetics in your family sure are strong, Tavish. These bright colored heads. Where was that guy? We should go."
Yes,
you
let's go.
you encounter this man now. This who he has been called Sir Benefor or something like that. He waits in the entrance. He doesn't block the path. Actually, I'm gonna pull you back a little bit, guys, so that we can see him in this rock where he's supposed to be
Oh.
sitting. He doesn't
Ah,
block the way or
you
anything.
must be Mr. Sir Benefort or something like that.
And you realize that this man has a huge hump on his back. He has this huge mass covered in the red linens. But some of it can be seen from the outside. It's not perfectly covered. His face is completely covered in red bandages. You cannot see his eyes, though you can tell there's like small slits in between two of the bandages for his eyes to look through. But between here and there in the bandages, you can actually see spikes of gold. This man was a journeyman, or is a journeyman, and he's failing to complete his destiny, and it is dying from
It's killing him.
uh, the golden reminder, basically.
Ooh,
He says,
the golden
"Oh,
reminder.
oh, more, more of you are coming in each day. It's good to see Temperskiff will have fresh folk to keep us alive and to allow us to grow. Oh, it's good to see young, strong men like you to take the place of those ailed and weak like I. Well,
Uh,
welcome.
Cabbage very awkwardly walks by and he said, "I don't think I've ever been more
Oh,
uncomfortable in my life."
please don't leave yet. I, I've been tasked with the little I can do, which is to tell all of those that arrive in Devil's Gift that the All Mother, her blessed, her blessed divinity, has come to the city once more. She's here now, and she will soon give us a talk in but an hour or so. If you wish to see, it is public, and you may indulge in her great wisdom.
mm,
You only need tell me, and I'll have the men pull you up.
um, can I? Sorry to be very tactless, but is there something I can do for your condition?
Oh, I'm afraid this is no condition. I am a proud, blessed being. The one has chosen me for a great destiny. I just have failed to find what that is until now. But every day I strive to follow the old mother's commandments, to find out what it is that I am expected to do.
How might you find out here, staying in this place? Should you not be out in the world?
In, but the old mother, she was the living in the flesh wife of the one when he was a human. Serving her cannot be in any way a hindrance to me fulfilling my destiny.
The wife?
Yes, the mother of all of us, humans. She's not only a saint, not only a great and powerful arcanist, but also an immortal Altiorum. She's been alive since the one was here, maybe even before. We worship her like a goddess, and we know that one day, if we are good enough worshippers, she will ascend like he did, and she will be able to tell him how we suffer, and and he will hear our plight, and how the corrupt holy order has tainted his wisdom, and now rule with tyrannical fists over all of us.
Mhm.
I see. Should
Aha.
we should we hear the wisdom of the old mother while we are here?
I suppose we can take a glimpse, a peek, if you want
Yeah, but
to.
Valley takes your hand, Arthurian, and she seems rather scared. He says, "What's wrong with him?"
Um,
He has
um,
a very big keyhole.
I, I know how the mark works, right?
Yes, I think you figured out what the golden reminder is. Also, question before you answer: are you still hiding her hair?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I lower and I whisper, you see, Valerie, this man has a special golden mark that you've never seen before, right?
Oh, yes,
And
yes. Never.
and who has that mark that we never seen? Uh, if they don't do what they have to do in a certain amount of time, the mark gets bigger and bigger, and this person seems to have gotten it too big, unless they do what they're supposed to do. And
Turns to him.
I nervously scratch my arm.
Mm.
She
Paris
turns
doesn't
to him,
say.
and she's about to take a step forward towards him. Do you stop her?
Paris. No, yeah, I stop
Uh,
her. I stop her.
Huh. She looks really sad, looking at the man, like really, really sad.
Yeah.
Elizabeth says, "My father said that he tried his best to dilute the gold, to even melt it, and it never works. It's such a shame that a mark meant to bless those chosen by the one suffers so. But it's not a disease. My father could not do anything." "A
Okay.
disease? A disease, child. No, no. I am blessed. I tap into the memories of my brothers. I understand their feelings and learn their abilities. I have learned great wisdom that, as a normal woken man, I would have never even dreamed of. And I have helped hundreds of sick people, wounded, and individuals who are lost in their minds, thanks to my power."
Paris like gently kind of grips Valerie's hands, gives it a little squeeze, and then nods at him and goes, "Well, that is indeed a blessing that you have bestowed upon others too. Then, we must find our place for the ceremony. Shall we continue?"
Oh,
And she looks around at
you are
everyone.
yes,
participating? Good,
Um,
good.
it is
yes,
not every day that one has the chance to see someone so holy. Am I correct?
indeed, Galtharian, very much so. Let's go towards
So
him.
Uh,
we better find a spot for ourselves up there.
As they
So,
yeah.
one by one, they begin to lift you using this mechanism. You just hang onto the ring and you start to climb. Where is it,
Before
Tavish?
can I utter a? Can I hold on? I'm gonna hold on to my holy symbol, the one, and then utter a prayer. I'm gonna say,
okay.
Is this really the way we're supposed to be going? Is it really your wife? This all seems like nonsense to me. I'm saying this all in my head. Uh, is, is this where I'm supposed to be going?
Do you have the God touch of the one?
Yeah.
You do. Good. Roll religion.
Amazing.
Oh, I should have used freaking Tides of Chaos. Damn it.
Inspiration. No, inspiration. Oh,
Too late.
Too late. All right. Well, you feel little. You're too focused on
Too
the
distracted by
strange
his
lumping.
giant lump.
Yeah.
his heart, yeah.
What about you, Paris? You were about to say something too.
Yeah, before we go up, and Paris will send, she'll send Valerie up first to be with Galtharian. But before we go up, she does kneel down with Valerie and says, "Can you try your best to keep your hood covered?" And she kind of looks around. She goes, "Do you remember our friend Thomas? I don't think he'd want these people knowing you're here. So we're going to try our best and stay stealthy." She's like, "Have you ever heard of ninjas? I'll tell you stories about them later. We're going to be as stealthy as we can. This is our mission." She was like, "It'll be fun." She was like, "Your goal, if you choose to accept it, is to stay undercover. She was like, "Agent, can you do this?"
Okay, three things. First, you said your friend Thomas.
Our friend Thomas.
Wait, who's Thomas? Oh, Thomas.
That's his
Oh, I
name.
understood. I don't know
goodness.
why I thought. Oh, I just realized that this guy's also called Thomas.
Yeah, that was his name.
Fucking hell. Wait, you're talking about the original guy who was with her, right?
The
Not
original. We
the
could
mouse.
change his name. Shall we change his name to James? I don't know. William?
The thing is, that was not his name. He refused to give you his real name.
Exactly. He just gave us
Um,
a pseudonym. Or
So no,
whatever.
Thomas works. Thomas works. I'm so glad that you remember that. That's wonderful.
That's funny.
So next thing I wanna say is you were really quiet. The microphone was really quiet again. But we understood everything. But also the fact that you were whispering and the fact that the microphone was really quiet, and maybe the music, I don't know. But it was like some. You just got this ASMR vibe all of a sudden. My ears were like, oh.
Yeah.
All right. So she says, "Ah, yeah. So these people could be some of those that were dangerous. Okay. She takes the skirt of her dress basically, and she just like pulls it up all the way up, and just uses it as a hood, and it looks a bit silly, but it covers her hair.
Paris goes, "There we go. That's it. That's called a disguise. Very good." And they continue up.
There's someone to disguise. Time for clown. Time for Tuvish.
As Valerie goes up with her skirts all over her head, Elizabeth is like, "I am not doing that."
You don't need to. It's okay. Paris is trying to like as she's getting pulled up, she's trying to look through her bag for like, does she have any cloth? She's like thinking, does Galtharian have any cloth we can give this poor girl?
Yeah, didn't this guy just get some linen or whatever?
Oh,
I have them in the fucking. I don't bring around bolts of cloth of linen with me when I
Thomas,
go out.
Thomas did.
Thomas,
did.
do you have anything to cover Valerie's head, like her hair?
Well, I wanted to use my
okay.
traveler's clothes.
Check
That's
it
what
out.
I was using before, Val. My traveler's clothes. But then,
Yeah.
because when you were saying, like, when you said, like, I don't know, I was like, I assume she's wearing that.
No,
'Cause
you are wearing your traveler's clothes. Do you get
I mean,
naked to cover Valerie?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Crap! It's just got a piece of a hood. You're so correct. Okay. Do we have something?
Thomas, do you have anything?
I know like I got this is a question.
We can dye her hair black with coal.
I understand I was hiding in Puflito or not?
What? You were healing?
No, hiding there.
Oh, hiding. Yeah. So
Hiding.
basically, because you are animal-like, because you look like a mouse, these guys like understood that you were part of the animals, like you were one of them. So they didn't even ask you.
Okay.
if you act like a man, like a human, they will probably eventually realize, oh wait a minute, this is not an animal.
Mm.
Ah, okay. Okay. No, I only follow the Aries.
Okay. Well, he doesn't have anything, I guess. They lift you guys up.
Can I take off my outer coat, like the fact that Paris wears one, and give that, then she can be a mini me?
Immediately.
I could accept that, but
Yeah.
only temporarily because
Okay.
it
'Cause
is
that's
one
not, yeah,
item, the whole thing.
that's so true. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
I have coal. We can dye her hair black
We
temporarily.
should, yes, that's a very good idea. If we
All
can
right.
get to
This
some...
map is actually made, so you can actually walk to the next area, to the passages.
Oh.
This woman
Wow.
parts to the side, and you can see her staff is made of something you can't quite tell what it is. It is almost translucent and red. The whole staff. It looks like blood. She
Can I
looks at
have
you.
a
And,
look
oh,
with
by the way,
Arcana?
Ooh.
very different armor from these guys and those guys.
Hmm.
Those
Okay.
rags. These are not rags. These guys have
Hmm.
Oh.
like red dyed armor and gorgeous like red clothing and clothes and red
Oh,
masks.
I would have attacked him
These are the
earlier.
ones these are the ones we saw in Jalot.
Can I Arcana very quickly to see if they have like if they're glowing up like I don't know too much?
The staff seems to be magical, but everything else is just good and beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, does Elizabeth have any? Elizabeth, do you have a shawl of some sort, a scarf?
It doesn't seem like she does.
Okay.
Oh, I have
You-
this.
Costume clothes. Oh well, that will
Yeah.
do.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give her a jester's cap.
Ah. She takes the thing with all the colors and
It's
the
got bells and
little
everything.
bells at the end. And,
Yeah.
and at first she looks at it with like her eyes wide open, and then she says, this is amazing," and she puts it on.
Okay, Paris
You
uses
look
her
10
hair
times
tie to
cooler
like,
with that.
tie her hair in a bun.
Clink, clink, clink,
Like, so,
clink, clink, clink.
yeah. Okay. Very good.
Yeah, that would be good for not attracting attention.
I'm
Perfect.
sure, yes.
Oh,
Elizabeth
child,
says, "You guys are really strange sometimes."
a child wearing a Joker's hat. I'm sure we can write that off.
I mean, at this point we must, so it's not a matter of. So we should run with it after this brilliant disguise.
I am gonna need that back. That's part of my tuve check.
Oh yeah,
so
God,
This is the
God
thing that
forbid.
this is the thing I was trying to fix. The walls are broken here, so you might not be able to see very well.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
Also, your
Okay.
dragon got stuck. Can you move, Paris, or
Where?
No
Oh, I'm
need to
there.
worry,
I can't-
everyone. Tavish is here. I'm here to have presence with All Mother.
Oh goodness.
Mother.
I can hear his
Oh,
voice
well.
echoing in the corridor, and I'm just like, oh gosh.
I forgot this group. Sorry, I need to put people here.
So Paris, in the meantime, can she take the bells off the jester hat because they're just a little bit?
Oh, you
That's a
best
little
not.
bit. No, she can reattach them for you. Catherine can as well. They're in her pocket. She doesn't throw them away. She very gently pries each bell off, and then like I don't know, stuffs them with
I can
cotton.
just,
I,
can
I
you just
actually have
imagine?
I actually have the weaver's tool. I don't have the material, but I have the weaver's tool, so I think I can put back the bells.
But I can just imagine you tippy-toeing behind Valerie as a giant fucking power armor, trying to with 2 fingers pick the bells before she realizes like what.
Because I know she won't let me. Like.
All right. We're here. You hear a conversation. There is people of all kinds. There's like somebody who probably used to be a maid, some like a young scholar woman, a farmer, and you see even a noble, although his clothes are not clean. and they are all talking amongst each other, and the noble boasts out, and whoever this old mother might be, I am a devout follower of the one, and so I will not be moved by her words, nor tricked by this strange religion, but I've come here to entertain the idea, to prove them wrong. I will not be afraid of answering during her speech, even if I interrupt, to let her know how wrong she is. And the scholar is like, oh, but, sir, that would be so disrespectful. These people have their own religion. This is not Rivalori anymore. We ought to let them be as wherever they want to be. They're not wrong. Religions are completely what is the word? Subjective?
Subjective, yeah.
Subjective. And the farmer is like, oh, heresy.
Yeah, I know. I was like, poor girl, I agree with you, but that's what they're going to think. They're going to think heresy.
Gathuri
She
muttered
smiles.
something.
She smiles defiant. Heresy. Well, go on and report me.
Gathuri mutters something, as if just being few feet under makes you not into Rivalori.
All right, what do you guys do?
I go in and announce myself.
Paris is just.
We actually have an amazing perk for these situations.
We do.
We do.
We got these with what's his name, with Tubish.
Rustic hospitality, exiled Riverlands. Since you come from the ranks of common folk, you fit in among them.
This is because we help them rather than coming from a group of Rivalorians.
Amazing.
Okay, so you have rustic hospitality from exiled Rivalorians. Perfect. So you have you find out they will give you a place to hide and rest. So as you approach, they some of them might recognize you. One of them is like, "Oh, it's the red fiery bard from Rivalori," and the other was like, "Oh, it's the Caroline youngest." And specifically, the farmer may go up and he might shake your hands. He's like, "Oh, here, share in my wine. It's all that I have left."
Share in,
And
share in my
Thank you, sir.
in my vodka.
Oh,
this guy comes from above. He like climbs the ladder down and he sets up here and he says, "Oh, good to hear there's just people like you. I would be more than glad to what's the word? Share you my goods if you want to buy anything."
Oh, I would be delighted to look at your goods, good sir. But you're upside down now, and I do not know if you're well or not.
He became Australian.
But you're upside down now, so
That's quite unbecoming of you, so your goods may be a bit shaken.
he's becoming Australian.
Please stop dancing. Please stop doing rap dance.
Valerie starts copying him. Valerie
am-
is like,
I am.
All right, so this is the first time I use a merchant. I don't know how good they're gonna work. Can you double click them and check?
Sorry, guys, one second.
Oh, it's using Ethereum. Oh no. Let me see if I can change that. Files. Can I make you not
one
use
gold piece
Ethereum?
and 2 silver
Sorry, back.
for an ink bottle.
highway robbery.
3 gold piece for a disguise kit. Every custom kit would suffice.
Uh-oh. I don't know why it's using Ethereum.
A whip. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's free. Don't mind if I do.
Sling bullets. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, I would love a spyglass. That's so expensive.
It's just
What the
120 gold pieces.
Just 100.
Wait, is that divided already? That is wait, how much? How expensive is a spyglass?
Oh my god.
It's 1,000 normally.
And how can I make a
What?
spyglass? Can we start selling
Yeah.
them? How do we make them?
It is usually 1,000.
Holy
Does it-
shit!
So it's being 100 or 120 here because there is 20% markup is absolutely normal.
I could sell
My
this. I
goodness.
could sell this for 46 gold.
I believe
Well,
very likely spy glasses are a lot expensive here, but probably are a lot less expensive in Elixir.
he buys at 7% of your value because of the divided by 10, and then 30% less. So in total, he buys at 7% of the original D&D price.
Wait, do I have where's my? Did I leave it into the Traveler's Cruise? See, oh, I left it into the carriage, the embroidered attire.
Well,
Bad. I can't get rich.
so does anybody want to buy anything?
I mean, considering that I don't have 120 gold pieces, I don't think so.
What is a
Well,
silver piece? That's silver piece. Okay.
I don't know why the chest says 1 EP, and I think that's Ethereum pieces. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna have to do about that. But oh
It's
well.
just five. It's just 5 silver.
Well, hopefully it
It's one
allows you to
one
buy.
electrum.
Yeah. So
Uh,
basically, hopefully it allows you to buy it even
doc-
if you don't have electrum.
Doctor, you want to buy the vial? Perhaps I don't know.
Let me check actually of how many vials I've got. Mm,
What can I sell? Let me sell my spell book for free.
10 vials. Yeah, I've got 10 vials for now. My spell book for free.
Yeah, my
You can change the
runic.
value of your own items whenever you sell them to me. If you tell me, if you tell me, I talk to the guy and I say, hey, would you buy this for 5 gold? And if I accept, you can change the value and sell it to him.
Ooh, I can sell the single rune iron band for 70 gold pieces.
Wow.
I don't think he has that much.
I'm pretty sure that it would be divided.
He's probably not no, he doesn't have enough. Also, if I disenchant this, I receive one dust. Am I correct?
There you go, that's better.
I can
If
sell
you use a
this.
shadow, you get one dust, yes.
I can sell this
I
golden
can sell
piece.
also being a half elf, being a human variant twice.
You sell your
I
body
can
for
sell that
golden
is
piece.
it's undefined, but I can sell it, so we can haggle.
I cannot actually see how it is to sell. I cannot see that. So I see
I will show you. I will show you. I will stream.
I can sell this golden doubloon for 46 gold.
Wow. I don't think that's worth it, but
No,
cool.
not at all.
No.
Look at I'm streaming Val, so you can see.
there we go. That allowed me to see. Um, that's selling. Oh, that's weird.
Where
Well,
is
you
it?
can make
Oh, there we
some
go.
monies.
Half elf.
Yeah, no, because
Human. You can sell your race. That is actually so good.
I can sell my rapier for 70 gold piece, sure. The gastric tanto is 175.
My boots of winding path were 280, and I was just like, wow, I'm never selling them. That's so
I
cool.
don't think this guy has that much money.
No, but essentially, if you're gonna sell something, you have to tell me first. Don't do it just like that.
Yeah, no. Aha. Okay, so
Why does
sell without
Elf say
telling
that?
you. Okay, good, got it.
Oh,
Mm.
I see. You cannot turn them, the merchants. Okay, yes. All right. Well,
Traveler backpack, one gold piece. One is so silly that use the electrum piece. I see. I can sell being half elf and a human 3 times. I don't know why.
all right, guys. Well, we need progress. What happens? What do you guys do?
I don't sell anything.
I roll on the table because I forgot to add a trinket to myself for my background.
Okay.
11. A 1 ounce block of unknown material.
Unknown material.
Yeah, 1 ounce block made from an unknown material.
Well, I don't know what that would be.
I don't know. I do not know.
You can add it
You
yourself.
don't know. You don't know.
Oh, anything, guys, or do we continue? God damn it!
Oh, we continue. We continue. We were looking at the feature for the first time. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
don't be
He says,
impatient.
I can't interest you in anything. Oh, all right.
I'm afraid I don't have much coinage with me. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm still
Alrighty.
a little bit preoccupied with this possibility of meeting the this mother. I'm sorry, I'll have to maybe look another time.
All right.
Are you perhaps selling your cloak?
My cloak? Oh,
Aye.
you want to leave me clothless?
No, not your clothes. Your cloak, you dimwit.
I know, well, it's one of my clothes. It's part of my clothes. I need it to stay warm in the winter.
It is pretty cold in the Underdark, I guess.
I guess, yes. Oh, well, never mind then. But if we ever meet again, hopefully you're selling cloaks.
Oh, wait, Galthurian, did you say that you don't have any cloth, but you have your tailoring kit on you, though? Is that correct?
I do.
Thomas was able to find some linen, and then she whispers, of the poor soul that, we encountered before. Maybe we could fashion something a little less obvious for our little Valerie.
I will need some time, though.
That's so true. We must find somewhere to rest shortly. Shall we do it before or after this ceremony? And then she whispers again, and find an exit that we can use,
It depends in how long is the ceremony. Excuse me to bother you all, but in how long will it be this ceremony?
They say, oh, they'll begin soon. Yeah, they said they were going to let us in any time now.
I'm afraid we don't
see
have time,
this-
Doctor.
This sign right here says the Devil's Gift, by the way. And this one says entrance prohibited. And this one says, how would they call that? Fuck.
Your mama's bedroom.
Oh. Don't go there.
The ledge. They would call the ledge.
Actually, everybody goes there.
Oh.
Right. So,
there's things, I want to get them.
there is some plants and there is some minerals.
I am afraid I don't think I have enough time to whip up something. I need at least like an hour, right, Val, to do something for.
Yes. Gathering is fast. Crafting is not fast. All right. Well, this guy's gonna come out, approach the ledge here. Is gonna say, all of those from this area are allowed in now. We have already allowed to enter people from other passages. It is your turn to enter. Please do so in orderly fashion. Don't pull out your weapons in the presence of the Old Mother.
In this direction.
Oh, if you want to go to Devil's Gift, that is the way to go.
Oh, for meeting the Old Mother is in that direction. I see. That's...
Yes, you may climb the ladder there and start joining the others.
Thank you. Let's go.
You may claim the ladder. All right, I take the ladder.
Wait, and before we leave, she looks at all the others around there. She goes, has anyone ever been to this viewing book? Has anyone seen this All Mother before?
Oh, the people here? You look at them?
Yeah.
Why the hell does that look black, but this one doesn't? What the fuck? Let me check something out real fast.
Is the ladder nailed to the wall?
I thought I did this already. 1 second. It is not tinted, no. Huh. Is that black? Oh, it looks better. So, the ladder is not. It's just made the rest.
Oh, I grabbed the ladder. He said you may claim the ladder. So.
This is you, and it's just. What are you doing?
You said you may claim the ladder. I'm claiming the ladder.
Finger. No, climb.
Ah, I can't understand you behind that mask.
Now he has an eye on you at all times.
I had the gears up.
I make rude gestures towards him.
Tavish, we're meant to be, trying to keep
Inconspicuous.
attention off of us. No.
Well,
not
it
really
is. Well, I'm not gonna say that anyway. But the guy is looking at Tavish all the time, so he's not looking at any of the other ones.
Well, that's well. In a way, I guess you've gotten eyes off some of us.
Well, I have an audience, so I'm gonna start juggling.
Where's Duke?
I'm gonna start juggling
I didn't make
Doc-
it.
bottles.
Doctor, I think there is a limit to which we can expect Tavish should be inconspicuous.
I'm gonna start juggling bottles.
You are very, very right.
I believe it is too much embedded into his own blood to be like
One of the older hunched up cultists approaches and he says, "Oh, thank you for providing us with your abilities and entertainment." He looks like the ones below. He has rags instead of armor. The old mother always appreciates people
I'm very
that
intrigued.
can make people happy. Please welcome. Oh shit! The people here are like, what? It's a party!
It's a nat 20 to
Yeah,
perform.
Look how many bottles I'm juggling. I must be crazy.
Juggling more
Well-
balls than I will not continue this
I can't believe
sentence.
you got a 20 on that. Like that's so that's when it's just like absolutely when the roll honors the law. You just how could it not be a party with all that liquor?
Can I add that experience or?
Yeah. No, wait, you're just stuck. Yeah, you're already stuck.
I'm on +5 right now. That's why.
Yeah, you can't level up anymore from these. You need to start. You can only level up now from what +3. So big cities, concert stages, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, can I
Oh, and
climb up the
pre-arranged events. Let's see.
This
31. 31 is
this event is
+4.
prearranged, isn't it?
0, 0. You're not in any sort of town. So -1. And then
Isn't this a town of sort?
and then so it's 3. You get 5 silver pieces. It's nice.
Yay!
He critted though. Does it matter?
It's just I don't see the purpose of or the reasoning. How can I reward that crit somehow?
No, he gets the number of someone.
I get a free red cloak.
Oh, you one of us, bro.
You get the number of a fair maiden.
Oh.
Something magical has to happen
I
based
get
off
a
that
secret
crit.
admirers.
Oh my, you get a fan club. Like groupies just come out. They heard your sound. They've actually, there's just refugees who are just like here, and they're like, "That's the sound of the redhead fox."
Maybe.
I can't think of anything.
No, it's
I
right.
just give you.
Yeah, that's right.
I just give you 1 extra silver.
Yeah.
This time I don't see the cultists making a big deal of you juggling here, even if you do it to perfection. He just says, the old mother would always appreciate people who make others happy. Please welcome in our dear guests. We hope that the old mother makes a good enough argument so that you may join us. But we are not worried. Everybody who sees the old mother always listens.
Well, I'm
Can I
all
roll
ears.
insight on that,
No,
please?
I can't say I'm all eyes.
Well, who goes through?
Can we roll insight on that thing he just said? Like, did it sound menacing? He sounded chill, but like, is he chill?
He sounds like a devout follower. He seems to. He didn't seem to be hiding on some sort of ulterior motive or anything like that. He seems to literally mean it.
I'm sick of using these really good rolls on dumb things. All right, let's go. Wait, no, I want to go get these herbs first, please. I just climb up and I'm just like, yes, very excited to see her. I'm like climbing up. Like,
Ashley goes the wrong direction.
Oh, Where's
Do they
that
mind?
plant
Are they
going?
going to talk to me? Just
They,
over
they,
here.
they are
There's
confused, but they don't do anything about it.
amazing. Okay, there's some plants up here.
By the way, Paris, we already changed the mechanic of the plants. These you can always use it as a cue to find plants if you want. Is when I will say that there is a special ones. But you can also just tell me at any time I start searching for plants, and I will give you the ability to do so.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to get more on that. I always relied on Aegon to do it, so I need to have that
problem.
more second nature in
So
places.
plants.
I begin to search for plants.
Do herbalism.
Okay, that's so I will just start that first then. Herbalism kit. And
Does that include paper to roll up weed?
oh wow. It better. That herbalism kit.
You find a really big cluster of blood tip bone lotus.
Do I put this
And
on my herbalism kit? This is my first time actually using it.
no, the herbalism kit is like the knives and whatnot to be able to cut them
Right? So
off
where do I
properly.
add this experience?
Oh, you don't have herbalism? No, you put it in poisoneer. Remember?
I put it in poisoneer. Okay, cool, awesome.
It's the same profession. We just like rethemed it.
Yeah, exactly. Just confirming. Sorry. Two.
Also, for a poisoneer, I don't see you making like the basic poison, which is the easier one. Oh wait, you don't have the feature, right? Never mind.
I have to finish this and then I can.
The only ones you can make are the more complex ones, and you don't have the ingredients for them. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so take these. Take the ones in the ground in front of you.
Thank you very much. I will do that. I got some more blood-tipped bone lotus.
You can see that there is actual blood seeping from certain places in the roofs here.
What happens if you drink it? I wonder.
Because I was like whispering to you guys, I'm like, it's like there's blood on it.
You get that. That's how COVID starts. So no.
Oh, it's dripping some sort of cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice.
Tavish, it would behoove
Tavish,
you to remember at all times
don't even
that-
think about that.
that
Wait, Thomas is
everything in
muted.
my kit. Oh, Thomas, you're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Thomas, did you mean to be muted?
Is he away? Estás aquí, Thomas.
Thomas.
Sorry.
No problem.
Wait a minute.
No problem.
If I keep walking away, would I abandon Puflito?
Oh wait, where's Puflito? I forgot Puflito.
Oh no, Perito.
Puflito!
Puflito.
Where is
My bad.
Puflito? Okay.
There he is.
Continue.
He got lost. He got lost for a bit.
Tavish,
Well,
it would.
you're not. Yeah,
Yeah,
Paris? What is it?
No, Paris was just going to say, like, it would behoove you to always remember that anything in my belongings belongs to a doctor of poisons. It will hurt you and maybe kill you.
But
Not in a fun way.
if I have
The
enough
fun
of it,
stuff is
I
what
will.
you've got in your bags. Does that work with Tavish? She goes, the fun stuff is what you've got in your bags.
but just like with alcohol, if I have enough of it, I become resistant.
Tavish,
And then Paris does stop. She's like, there is actually some research to that, Tavish. After we get through this, if you don't mind being my test subject, I could, I've got some poisons you can try.
I've heard of some poison that are deadly on the first try.
I'm sure I can.
I mean,
take
I'll
it.
try not to give those ones to him, Galtharian, and she gives you.
Valerie is like smiles at oh my god, I can't talk. Smiles at Tavish's joke first, and then she gets horrified at the testing poisons, and then smiles again when. Wait, no, sorry. Fuck. Smiles again at the. I got confused. She has like this tornado of emotions where first you say something normal, then you say something horrifying, and then you say something normal again. She's like, I don't know what to feel.
I surely hope you won't, Doctor. Tavish, don't. I would suggest not trying to build up resistance. Consider this: there may be a small prick from a tiny plant or from a rose, or they could be a double-headed axe. I don't think you would gain much resistance to being pierced by the second.
That's very true as well. Yes, I'd have to
Right.
rethink this. Test subjects might not be a good idea.
Let's go. We move on to the next map, baby.
Let's do it.
Where's the next map? Oh, the next map is this map.
Oh,
Because I actually put both things in one map.
oh,
Wow.
That's what you think.
what is it? What map is it? I'm blind.
What you say?
We are
I'm
blind
blind.
now.
Oh, blind.
I cannot see.
Father would use rat. Oh, I mean, does he have access to rat? I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not
Oh,
really the biggest.
Paris, did you already give me? Oh, I see again.
Oh no, Cloak, come back here, please. Get off that man. Oh,
You
goodness,
can't tell me
I'm
what to do.
sorry about that, sir.
Have enough.
Just using him as a.
Can't resist the high perch.
Yeah.
I'm terribly embarrassed. I'm so sorry about that, sir.
It's in the genes. Can't resist the highest perch.
And my mechanical things, jeans, yeah.
Sir, my mechanical bird awarded you the prestigious best perch in the
honored.
Underdark.
I roll like a D2 and see if he's on it.
All right. So as you enter this large cavern, you see a large crowd. Crowd whispers.
Oh no, the voices
Do I
are
also
real.
see a large kraal? Right, no? Okay.
Oh. I see a large
Wait, what?
kitty.
Crowd?
A large kraal, maybe, no? Too bad.
Oh no, that's panicking. Oh, I read that wrong.
No.
I read that very wrong.
Tavish activates wild magic, and then you put that plant. Then you play that song.
God damn it. Okay, this is not working out. Let's just do something else. D&D. Fucking hell. It gives me fucking relaxing shit.
Like, we're not about that life.
Just put voices in your head.
Okay, that works for me for now. As you enter, you see a big crowd. There's many of these accursed, perched up into ledges or just, amongst the crowd. And you see multiple things of interest. Just because there is like a lot to look at here, I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Diana first, Tavish last here in the bottom left in the list of players. And I'm gonna make you ping at things that you want to look at, and maybe I'll explain what it is. It's not the same as rolling though. Rolling would give you more, but it's just real quick description. So maybe something you're interested in. Paris, just ping at something that you think you would want to look at first.
This here straight away. Oh, can you see me? There.
Yes. So you see that there is a certain little mausoleum here. It seems to have, what is the word? It seems to have like multiple caskets or burial places, all within this crypt like structure. But then some of them have like gold spikes that are coming out of the stone.
Oh goodness.
So you think a
Paris-
journeyman might be buried there?
Paris kind of like whispers to Tavish. She's like, I hope nothing comes out of this one.
This guy also important guy. Well, I mean, actually, I'm not gonna describe anything without people asking me about it. Thomas, is there anything here
Yes.
you want to look at? Anything here that is interesting to you that you want to like inspect?
Okay.
Estoy preguntando si hay algo aquí que te interesa mirar, que te interesa solo mirar.
Sí, todavía estaba pensando. En realidad no, porque no sé, I, my character, no, mm, I can roll perception for look the persons here in
Oh,
general.
which one? Oh, all of them? Hmm. Well, the crowd is excited. They seem to be all looking over here. There's a big ledge higher up, really, really high up, and there's nobody there, but there seems to be an entrance so that somebody could enter and be on that ledge. So you expect somebody to come there, appear there to give the speech.
How high is that ledge?
It's about 70 to 100, something in the middle there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, next. Najim, no. Gathurian, is there anything here that you want to ping for me so that I know what you're looking at?
Ping for me, na na na, ping for me. Ping for me. What do I want to ping?
Mm. That dude.
Looking.
Don't stand on him.
The guards down here.
All right. They seem to not be martial guards per se. They are arcanists. They all have these magical focuses, this crimson staffs or staves. They again seem translucent. They seem to they're the color of blood, and they all have the exact same shape. But it
Can,
doesn't seem made. It seems almost organic.
can
And
I?
they are all magical.
So it's a. Is it? If I roll Arcana, do I see it as a magical object or as a magical effect?
Magical object.
Mm.
Okay, curious.
Oh no, you're right. It
Curious.
is a magical effect. You're absolutely right. It is a magical effect. I'm gonna give you inspiration for that.
I...
Anybody
Inspiration.
needs inspiration?
I would
Oh, I
love.
need to use mine.
Can I has?
You two fight to get
No,
the
no, he
inspiration.
can have it. He can have it. I need to use my one.
Oh, my God.
And I whisper to the other, those spears are effects. They're not objects. They wield some form of magic. A very
Um,
strange one.
Are they like illusions or
Thomas,
something?
I think Thomas was about to say something. I want to foment him speaking. Where
Mm.
is it, Thomas?
No, no, no.
Oh,
I,
nothing. Okay, never mind.
no, I don't say nothing.
All right, Tavish. What do you want to look at? Ping, ping, ping. Ping
Uh,
away.
I want to look. Hmm. Well, I actually want to do something. But probably have to wait for later, right?
It's just looking as you arrive.
Okay.
And
As I arrive,
I'm gonna spoil you that there is something important to look at.
There's something I want to
I think
look
the
at, and
first
I
thing I'll
haven't looked
probably
at
look
her
at would
yet.
be
Yeah,
this lady
I want to
here.
look at her. Yeah.
Okay. After this, you're gonna roll as normal, but this first one was just to see if you spot the thing.
The way out, the exit.
Seems. Don't worry about that. Nobody saw anything.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So, what was I saying? You asked about this lady, yes?
You know what? I'm gonna ask about this lady instead.
Yeah.
About that lady instead.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
well,
wearing a
you
different
see
mask than the
amongst
others, it seems.
you see amongst all of them, this one seems more revered. The accursed bow to her. Her armor is golden, and it reminds you of the ones that you saw in. By the way, this is wrong. It reminds you of those you saw in Pravalor.
Hmm.
Very different.
Me no like.
From time to time, she moves her hand around, and you can see blood coming from her wrists, forming into shapes around her hand. She's using some
Lovely.
sort of some form of magic to control the. I don't know if you've seen Hemomancy in this
Yeah.
campaign yet.
I don't think we have.
Okay, well, yeah, you see this new kind of magic that controls blood, and she does it even for show, like it's very natural to her.
Hmm.
She has the golden mask, and she seems very ominous.
Well,
She greets everyone.
I definitely want to do something, but I'll wait for
Hmm.
when it's available.
All right, and with that, I think we are Gucci. Okay. All right, you're now free. You guys can tell me what to do
Can
until I
I
interrupt you.
can I do a cast minor illusion? I want to conjure up an image of the man with the man that stole the sand blade.
Charlie.
Fuck.
Oh no, you mean the cursed? Yeah, 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 yeah.
The one that stole the sand blade.
From
But
Charlie.
can it be a human-sized minor illusion?
It's 5 foot.
It's 5 foot, so it's
It's
a,
gonna be a
it's a
midget.
small it's a small one.
He made a
Okay.
small Lascar, a small Najim. That was funny.
Yeah.
So you're making a midget a cursed over here. Okay.
Maybe they'll just think
I
he's
was gonna
Don't
alive.
say, don't say that word.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's it's a slur.
oh, it's a
I
slur.
have heard it's, but I've also heard the opposite. So it's internet's kind of odd.
Well,
It
I
is
don't consider
definitely
it a
a
slur, but if it upsets you, then I won't.
no, it
Let's
doesn't upset
see.
me. It's upset the word. That's a problem.
All right.
Okay.
So, what was I saying? The image of the guy, you summon it where? In the middle here?
No, I'm gonna summon it. Let's see. So I'm gonna look around the edge here, maybe for a shadow or some cover, and then I'm gonna cast it perhaps in front of me, or somewhere more subtle.
What is the purpose? What are you trying to do? Well, let's
I'm
summon
trying.
him, I
I'm
guess.
trying to debate some people here in case they're associated with that person.
You're gonna debate yourself into a fight.
So the guy's image appears, but it's a fair
How
bit
did you
shorter.
predict? How did you predict
He's a
that?
fair bit short. Well, maybe he looks taller since he's up there.
All right. Well, an image of him appears, and well, I don't know how to react to this. To be honest, you're catching me off guard.
Oh.
could
I'm gonna say
roll.
that maybe this one
Definitely not.
appears. He's the magic. Well, actually, he doesn't perceive it as magic. He just sees a guy appear out of nowhere, and to him, he would react like he looks confused. All of a sudden, he turns his head left, right, left. He like calls out to this guy, and he looks, and this one points at that. No, this one is no. This guy is shocked. And they're like, "What the fuck?" But they don't do much about it. They're just looking at him.
I'm just gonna
Just
spend
check.
until something eventful happens. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my time observing them and see how they react.
Absolutely.
Not just them, but like anybody who looks at the image.
Totes.
This is my way of
Okay.
of kind of coping with not attacking them immediately.
It's a good way to cope.
All right. And last but not least, did somebody say something about this lady?
Investigator Tavish on the way.
I want to look at that lady, please. I want to know
Right.
the one lady is doing here. Are they about to make an example of her?
Oh.
So
She's probably
no,
been
they're
crucified.
talking to her cordially. She was talking to her, and now this guy is like opening the door for her. She seems to be cordially talking, and when they're finished, she goes through the door and she disappears.
Okay. Fascinating.
Okay.
All right. A member of the Holy
I
Order in Devil's Gift.
Yes.
Thomas, tell me.
yes. I'm going to talk for him. For him. Hi, my name is Thomas.
Oh, what is this? Well, you're so tiny, friend. Never seen any of your kind before.
Hi,
help
my
you
name
with
is Thomas. How are you?
Oh,
English
well,
in
I am. You're Englishing. I I'm really excited to see this old mother lady. They paint her like she's some sort of goddess. I've never heard of her, so I'm excited.
Okay. What are we waiting for?
Oh, she will be here anytime to give her speech. They say.
Okay. No sé cómo se dice esta palabra. A ver. Ah. You've been here for a long time?
Ah, well, no, I've actually just arrived in Double Skift about a day ago.
Okay. Mm. Yeah. Hi. I going to speak a guy for wait pala. A
Oh, the shovel,
showman in the hand.
the shovel. You see a
Shovel.
farmer, and you approach him. Almost like you're interrogating everyone. And he says, "Ah, oi, oh yeah, what do you want, herd folk? Wait, you're not a herd folk. You look more like a mouse. Are you a mouse folk?"
Yes, I am a mouse. And hago un gesto, digamos. Yeah. I am a mouse. Um, One question. What are you doing here?
You're just asking each person what they're doing.
Yeah. Everyone here is at their first time. That's interesting.
All right. So this guy, he says, I wanted to join this uh, this order since I arrived to help my family. They were starving, but now I want to join them. I want to help them, help other people.
Okay. Oh, thank you for your time. I go I use my stealth for
Oh,
advancing the
You're trying to stealth and you trip over this guy's pedestal.
yes.
He almost falls, and you see his massive giant golden spike underneath his red cloak,
so
almost
that's
like
what.
fall onto these poor people. And the guy's like, "Oh, I've been taken by a dog. Oh no, never mind. A mouse tripped over my stand. Be careful, little
Yeah.
one. I mustn't yet fall to my end. I still have my destiny to fulfill." And this guy preaches loudly all the time. He's always like shouting out, religious sentences, random stupid shit about
Some
the All Mother
someone
and so
put
on.
someone please put a dart target on the ground so he can fall there and accomplish his destiny.
Yeah, I wonder what his destiny is. So uh, he says things like, "Rejoice, rejoice! Oh, her bloody grace will be here soon, and we shall witness her grandiosity." I think I said grandiosity already. I don't know. I'm making shit up. He continues.
They would all say the same thing.
The
Gosh.
mother of all of us will finally lay eyes upon you. Feel the warmth of her love. All right. Well, last chance, guys. I'm
Okay.
about to start the event.
Can
Thomas,
I
what
do
would you say?
something?
Yes, go.
Thomas, there's
Um.
something. Let's give these last chances. I did cut him off like right then, and then I'll go with Thurian. Thomas, what is it?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to do
um.
anything. It's okay.
I am scared.
You're scared, huh?
I'm scared. I'm
I
scared too.
I I go to no sé cómo se diría. A ver, lo voy a ver si lo puedo. Put on a poor face with A ver, Shrek.
Oh, what the hell? You tried to act cute? To who?
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
cute.
I performance or
To who?
But
Who
to
you
who?
doing?
To who? To
persuasions?
who? To who?
Who?
Woohoo!
Who are you looking at?
Again.
No, in general for three person. Uh,
Oh.
it's three person. I don't know.
Who's gonna
Mark.
notice?
One
Oh,
side.
X. X. Press X on your keyboard. X.
Quizá. Okay, okay. The three person. O sea, look this
Okay.
person and use my cute car. Cute
Okay.
face.
Face. All right, you can do performance. I don't know what the fuck for, but all right.
Maybe they're gonna give him
Oh
some cheese.
no.
I don't know.
I have a
They're gonna.
advantage
It
for
worked on Tavish.
my
I mean, they do have the
beautiful
milkers.
character.
Oh.
They do have the milkers. So give me the performance, and
Ooh,
they're like at
not
first
cute enough.
one of them turns to you, is like, and the other was like, no, it's a mouse. Wait, why does it have clothes? She was like about to pet you, and she's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's an alley kid. Sorry, sir.
No problem, no problem. Hi, my name is
Catherine,
Thomas.
but you keep talking to them, and Catherine, what do you do?
So,
I can I go?
Yeah, go on.
I want to hold on to my rapier for a moment. Step to the side. I'm talking a lot of the wand, these mystical murders. So I want to reach to the plexus to sort of find a bit of reassurance or to understand if there is anything wrong here, according to her. Something that upset the weave or whatever. Or if everything is all right, just, reassurance.
Roll it.
So it's a
Roll
quiet
with
prayer in
religion.
my mind. With your
David,
plexus ever.
you see this priestess approach and
Hmm.
basically wave her hand around the image. It's like, what? But she's now on guard, looking around. Catherine, roll
Oh dear,
religion.
oh dear goddess, seven sleeping mother, please hear me out.
23.
Well,
Look at this. It's a crit in champion form.
Ooh.
So, in a timely manner, just as you were rolling for that. No, not that one. What is this? No. The fuck is this? Ew. What about this one?
Unavailable.
You can. No. How about this one?
I'm so scared. Okay, I have one last thing I'll do then
Okay.
actually.
So, just as you begin to pray to her, everybody gasps and they distract you a little bit, but you try to keep your eyes closed and think of her. But then you can't help it. People keep like saying, "Oh, Sharon, Sharon, oh, mother!" And this guy especially likes being to basically just shout at the top of his lungs. "Oh, blessed!" And she appears.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Can I pull Valerie close to me, please? I'm half a step from putting her in my suit, guys, at all times.
Well, Arthurian, as you roll religion, you open your eyes. You can't help it. You look at her, and you hear a whisper in your ear. this lady has gotten behind you. You jolt as you realize, and she says, "Isn't she beautiful? But I guess one always finds her mother beautiful." She just
Answer
passes
is
by.
every mother consider their children beautiful, and every children consider their mother as such. I guess.
She nods
Then
to you, and you cannot tell if
You
she's
should see my
smiling
mother in the
or not.
morning.
I just sink back into the attempt to reach to the plexus
Mhm.
instead.
And you
Like,
look at this
okay,
woman. You see her. Oh wait, I have an actual script for this. I was about to improvise it. Let's see. In this hidden underground place, this Devil's Gift. You're not quite within Devil's Gift. You're like in the borders of the outskirts, but still in this place, a sprawling. Wait, what the hell? This refuge for exiles and outcasts. It is now bathed in the dim light of the flickering torches that have been placed on the walls or that are carried by the guards. And the air is thick with the scent of earth and the sweat of the people here, and the echo of the distant dripping waters, the voices of everyone, their steps, or the mild ruffling of their clothes. Well, it all boils down to a calm after they all react with excitement when she arrives. But now everybody feels calm all of a sudden. Everybody's just looking at her. You're not the only one. You're doing it for a different reason, but everyone like can't help but to look at her. You can tell that at the very least, whether or not you agree with whatever people say about her, there's something really special about this woman. Um, she is petite. She's short, not that tall. She might feel just like Tavish said earlier. She might feel tall because she's really high up, but she's actually rather short. But
Who
despite
is
her
it?
small stature, um, her presence is magnetic. Her face is hidden beneath, not hidden. It's covered, or rather, her head is covered or hidden beneath a deep hood. But you can still see the faintest glimmer of these locks of crimson red hair, just like Valerie's. Her movements are graceful. It seems like everything she does when he moves her hands, accompanying her voice, is deliberate. And she just exudes this aura of power and mystery. She carries nothing but a short, curved dagger, a golden dagger, on her waist in a little sheath. And when she speaks, her voice is slow but melodic. Everything feels really dramatic when she says it. And the plexus, when you lay your hands upon her, makes you feel something. You feel it as if it was yourself feeling it, as always, but you can tell that it's not your feelings. It makes no sense for you to feel it. But you feel jealousy.
mm,
Not hate, but jealousy. Valerie, however, would look at her and she would grasp your hand so strong you think she would actually be able to bend the metal of your your plating in your fingers. Um, Paris, are you here, Paris? You haven't spoken in a while.
Maybe she
You're
went to go
muted,
take a
Paris.
poo.
I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here. I'm here.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
no
dropped
problem.
my mic. Knocked it right off
Okay,
the
no
table.
problem. She grabs your hand really, really strongly, and you hear her whisper something. She says, "Mother."
Oh my goodness. She clapped like yeah, she kind of squeezes her hand back a little bit. And I mean that makes her feel very weird probably. And
Well,
yeah,
do you
she'd
do something, or do I
probably
continue?
uh she'd just like look at Valerie and try and give her some comfort, but like what she wants to, it would no one would notice. Yeah, she'll kneel down next to Valerie and she'll just be like, "Uh, are you sure or do you think so?"
she like reacts like she's going back to reality, almost like she just woke up, and she says, "Ah, about what?" And you realize she's also with her other hand grasping at her dress where the heart is drawn. She's grasping it almost like she's about to break it with how strong she's grasping onto it.
Okay. I gently pry her hand off her skirt, and I tie just that little bit into a bow so that the heart's covered, and give it a little pat. And I say, nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's watch the show.
Well, the heart is embroidered, let's say, where her heart is on her chest.
Oh, it's too
Let's
tight.
see.
It's too tight for me to be able. I guess it's covered by the. No, she's wearing a jester's hat. I really wish we
Oh no,
had
she's
something for
using she's using your coat too. You said earlier.
Yes. Yeah, right? Okay, you said I'm allowed to do that. Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. So I cinch that a little bit tighter so that the heart's covered, please. And I just pat it
All
and
right.
I say, nothing, nothing. Let's watch the show.
All right. Well, with the colorful hat and the coat, nobody could recognize anything about it really. But yeah, what was I saying? The old mother steps forward, however, not acknowledging anything really. She looks fairly young, 25 or so, if anything. Um, you expected a mother to be, like a matriarch, like an older woman, but she's not. And one thing I would like to say is that she seems to everyone really beautiful. There is
Hmm.
something just very special about the shape of her face. Regardless, she steps forwards, and her gaze sweeps really quickly over the gathered crowd, and it does nothing surprises her. It's just as if she's seen these hundreds of times. Letting one moment, to let the weight of it all settle in before then finally raising her voice, and nobody interrupts. Not even the guy that literally said he would. All right, she begins. Brothers and sisters of the earth, sons and daughters of the soil, hear me. Look around you. See the faces of your kin, your neighbors, your own children. What do you see? I see hunger, desperation, fear. And why do you think this is so? She walks back and forward a lot as she speaks, and the movements of her hands are really fluid and almost hypnotic. She's really charismatic. I don't know if I can portray that, but the character is. Why do you think this is? How have we come to this? Has the earth truly grown tired of our endless farming? Have the skies forgotten to weep upon our fields? No. We suffer due to those who sit on gilded thrones, who claim to be your protectors, and because they have deemed it so. The novels of rivalry and the royal family, with their fine clothes and their grand feasts, they sit on their places and no palaces. Palaces? How do you pronounce that word?
Palaces.
Palaces?
Yes.
Sit
Yeah.
in their
They
palaces.
sit on their palaces and plot. They sow seeds, but only of famine, and not in the ground, but in your bellies. They no longer see you as people, but as numbers that don't add up. Mouths to feed, they don't care to, and too many backs to burden, so they have even run out of work to give you. And so they starve you, they weaken you, they want to keep you docile and controlled. But that is not all, my dear ones. The Holy Order, the so-called protectors of our faith, the worshippers of my beloved, have turned their backs on the very essence of our creed. Once they were meant to guide the journeyman, the chosen, to fulfill their destinies under the watchful eye of the One. But now, where are their schools? Where are their teachers? No, they just twist this sacred duty into a chain to divide us, to strangle us with. I got lost. I wanted to look at what Galthurian wrote, and I got lost. But I like it. I like it that you guys do that. You don't interrupt and instead do it in text. That's really nice. Blah, 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 blah.
This is intense.
They have grown fat on your prayers, grown rich on your tithes, and yet they offered you nothing in return but empty words and false promises. Fake crimes, people exiled from their homes, journeymen destitute of their support, and journeymen now deemed accursed. And every accursed here like brings their hands to their chest in like pride. Like that is an insult that they could wield against us. No. The One knows of their treachery. He has not abandoned you. Don't confuse their treachery for his. I would love to be able to say that he has sent me to you. The Old Mother, as you like to call me. But though he hasn't, for I cannot hear his voice, I have come regardless to reveal to you the truth and to guide you in your path to freedom. For far too long you have toiled in the shadows of the unworthy. For too long you have bowed to those who see you as nothing more than tools for their own gain. But no longer. Here, in the depths of the earth, away from the eyes of the false priests and the greedy lords, we will forge you a new path. A path of blood. And she opens her hand, and you feel all of your hearts beginning to beat really fast. A path of freedom. And when she lets go almost with her hands, your hearts finally calm down, and it brings you a certain strange pleasure. We are accursed because that's what they called us. Because we reject their lies. We wear our red robes with pride, for they are the symbol of our purity. The purity of the human blood that the One spilled for all of us, regardless of our race or nation. But now it is spilled in the name of false gods and corrupt leaders. The one they pray to is not the one that I fell in love with. He was a real man that traveled through the world, helping people. Not a symbol for them to corrupt and to use as an excuse to control us.
That's not the right person.
Perfume clenches your symbol. Let's see.
See classic.
But we will spill no more blood. No more of our blood for them. Instead, we will take back what is rightfully ours. We will rise from these depths not as slaves, but as warriors. Champions of the One's true will. Some of us wear the mark, and we are chosen by him. But all of you are chosen by me. Not by destiny, not by chance either. I choose you only if you choose me. Join me if you believe my word. If you see things as I do, join me, join us, and you will not only survive, but thrive. You will reclaim your birthright, and together we will topple the corrupt order that has held us in chains for too long. When the time comes, when the final blow is struck and the old order falls, you will stand beside me and the one as we usher a new era, an era of true faith, true freedom. But this war will only be won in little steps. We are no army yet. We are only the people who suffer. And first we must undo this suffering. The first step on our path is to take down the false lord and reclaim his lands for our own. His reign of deceit and oppression ends now. Together we will take his domains, and there we shall make a place for all of us to thrive, a place for us to farm again, to raise our children, to write our own laws, where whatever you wish to worship, whatever you wish to love, whatever color of your skin, may you have fur or horns or wings, that will not decide your rights. We are all blessed by the one, for he's the God of all, and you're all blessed by me, for I am the All Mother. And she seems to like really hesitate on calling herself that, but she does it nonetheless.
Ooh. Can we roll an insight, please?
Go on.
Okay. Wish I hadn't done that great insight before on nothing.
And that's why you now roll a 5.
Ooh, 11.
That's above average, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't help but to feel a little bit of empathy for her at some points of the speech. After all, she's speaking to a lot of people, and she's trying to, you know, meet their expectations, and that is already something to have in mind. But she speaks of things so grand and so extreme that you can't help also to feel, like this person might be insane, or that she might be trying to manipulate people for her own good, as anybody who has control over a lot of people could do. But with an 11, you can't really tell if she's really honest. But one thing is certain: you're hearing the voice of a woman who doesn't look her age, and also who probably has suffered quite a bit in the past.
Can anyone see
She
if
does,
she's
however.
Is she a
What was that?
charlatan? I'm wondering, is she actually who she says she is? Is she a body double? Is she completely a charlatan? Like, what's the
Oh, that
vibe?
would be
But
hard to know.
she made our hearts race, though.
Oh no, that was magic. You could tell that was
That was
magic.
magic, yeah. Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
All right. And then silence follows her words, and the crowd hanging on her every syllable. The farmers exchanged glances, fear, hope, and doubt worried in their eyes, but the grand majority of those that were doubting and are no longer. What is it, House?
Uh-huh. Can I? Oh man, I really want to do it.
You do whatever you want, man.
Can
This
I
is your
conjure up an
D&D.
image of Lord Larskar?
Oh my fucking what?
You've done that.
All right, little Oscar appears. Let's go. Let's go.
Is it Jesus?
All right. Well,
Oh, speak of the Lord. He's right there.
Father.
Father.
all right. So a little version of Lusker appears, and because it's so short, I think people are gonna instantly know that it's not real. I'm just gonna give them that.
He's 5 feet. I mean,
Also most people here know who Lothar is by like fairly well. Most may have even seen him. And this person suffers like steps up this time, and she has seen another version of the little thing appear, and well, I can't tell you what she feels, but she looks a bit worried. But then she approaches and then she speaks out. The All Mother does not wish for us to become violent mobs with torches at hand, looking to kill those that have oppressed us. There is only one Lord that needs to be taken out. The fake Lord. No, the false Lord, sorry. The false Lord. And when we are numerous enough and ready. And he puts her hand over the shoulder of the image, almost like she's trying to grasp it. But she doesn't actually grasp. She knows that it's not physical. When we do, no other Lord will be able to enforce this tyrannical will upon us. And she raises her hands to the Old Mother and she says, "We thank you, Blessed Mother. We can't express our gratitude enough for you to have given us your time to spread your word so that many more will join us." And she kneels in front of her and bows and puts her forehead to the ground. And the Old Mother turns away from this and just leaves.
So if she's Loskar's wife, why doesn't she look old? I mean, not Loskar. If she's the one's wife, why doesn't she look ancient?
Many actually raise their voice. They're like, "Oh, yeah, that doesn't make any sense." And one was like, "This is heresy. No one lived over 100 years ago. An age has passed."
Hi, that's why I'm confused.
Another one's like, "No, the one was immortal. He's a god." And you have successfully created disturbance in the crowd.
Huzzah! My job here is complete.
All right, can you roll for me a persuasion or performance?
I use the tides of chaos to cause chaos.
No, you have an inspiration. I can give you mine.
It's pointless. He's going to do
Yeah,
that
no, I know.
anyway.
I'll always try and convince him there's another way, but I know it won't be taken.
All right, let's see. All right, it's not 32. It is.
Oh my goodness.
It's not
Nice,
32.
yeah.
There you go. It's 27. Oh, I rolled one above you.
No, impossible.
All right, well, but the words of the Old Mother actually ring out, and this priestess just opens her arms, completely expectant for what is about to happen. But many people are like, "I want to join. Yes, I want to be accursed. Where do I sign in?" And then people start to queue here to get a chance at joining them.
Doctor.
It seems like the promise of a lord's land to be taken from him and given to them really seduced them. What is it that happens over here?
I whispered, Doctor,
Yes,
trying
Gabriel.
to cover a bit what I say.
Yes.
We must leave this place as fast as possible.
I agree. And she looks at Valerie very pointedly. She's like, "We need to get out of here."
Okay. Are we in danger?
No, she was. I didn't want Valerie to see, but maybe she did see. So no, she's just like,
And no,
no,
we
not
just have to do. We just have
the
to
mission.
search for. We have to search for Elizabeth Daddy, don't we? So here clearly he's not. So perhaps in the other area we might find something about him, right? But Gathurin is his usual mask of aplomb is broken. He's seething. This is high treason. this is absolutely unthinkable to tell to anybody, to do an upheaval
Yeah.
of rivalry, of breaking the chain. This is something that goes beyond, like there could be an unjust lord, but to even consider doing this is utterly high treason. So he has to leave.
I got
And
30
to
seconds.
use magic to
Oh,
to make people's hearts beat faster, to
yeah.
emphasize this is like he feels like this is a disgrace of the usage of the weave.
What is it, Tavish?
I remember that the judge man told me that the lords they were blessed by the one, and that's how they became lords. Doesn't this completely contradict everything that
Tavish,
man said?
Tavish, please quiet now. We are very outnumbered.
Oh, with
I mean, that is a I have to say that does sound like a genuine question, no question, conversation that people here might be having right now.
well,
We are very
a
outnumbered.
plug in the plexus here and there, and I can even the odds.
Paris really wants to get in on this conversation. If she didn't have Valerie here, she'd be so in the middle of these debates. She'd be riling them up more than Tavish, but all she's thinking about is the little girl. And she really does want to be in
Like
these
I must set a
intellectual
good
debates
example. I
about
must set a
this.
good example.
No, she's
Well,
just like, we
there's
gotta get out of here. We gotta get Valerie
the
out of here.
crowd as the crowd begins to like exit, you like mix among them and you start to get out. I think,
Yes.
unless you say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
Thomas is doing the fucking
It's like, hi, I'm
mouse
Thomas.
move.
No, I can try enter here.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I found out what
can.
that
Nobody has
means,
Into
tried
Thomas.
that before.
i-
Stealth.
Oh,
here. Yes.
oh.
I really wish
Uh,
somebody would try that at some point, but nobody did.
what it is?
I can provide perfect cover,
Um.
by the way.
Oh,
I'll give you advantage on stealth.
stealth. Yes.
Yes.
Paris has so many questions because all she's thinking is like she says she's obviously she's not our mother, but she even says they are, and she's just thinking of the literal children who died. Like people die, that's fine, but like just kids murdered right in front of her in Privalore. Like, could she kind of thought we're awesome?
Ooh,
No.
I have
I'm
minus
in
two.
City C.
I have a minus two. I didn't put in the stats on
Ah,
this thing. He has plus zero plus zero. He has nothing.
so
It is minus two.
he does not know.
I didn't see him. So you enter the mausoleum. You see the.
Mausoleum.
The mausoleum.
Oh my god! I made the joke by
The
accident.
real mausoleum.
It was a crypt before. Now it's a mausoleum. So
Mausoleum.
and you see the stone coffins almost of these you think journeymen. One of them in the very far back, however, because all of them are just set aside on each side of the walls here, like in pairs. So there's like one left, one right, one left, one right. And they have like flowers, they have like decorations, they have gifts, food that is in the way to get rotted, but whatever, it's still a gift. But at the very back, there is one that there's no gifts for. There is nothing. And the
Okay.
instead of having gold spikes coming out of the rock, they are completely black. There's black spikes coming out.
Okay.
And
Um.
you see that the spikes have grown so far that they've managed to open the coffin. Do you want to look inside?
Oh, yes. Yes.
What
I
is it?
can look inside.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. We are very far from you, but we will like if you're loud enough, we'll hear.
I can roll investigation.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
No.
Oh
No.
no. Oh no.
All right. For that investigation, I can tell you only the obvious. The man is holding the man within. You can see his skeletal hands, uh, where the bones are now fused together by this black matter that is solid metal. But the object that he holds between his hands is some sort of like black, like obsidian rod. At the very end, it has
Oh.
golden, like golden metallic parts that don't really make any sense to you. It's like a long staff almost. Do you want to take it?
Take it,
Eh,
take it, take it.
sorry. I can. Yo creo. I believe tomas cash for this. O sea, lo puede cargar, lo puede tener.
6 pounds. You have,
Carry.
yeah. You can carry. You can carry it. Yeah.
Okay. I take everything and take the skeleton and moving for out.
Wait, you take the skeleton
For
out?
yes. I take a skeleton and
Hell yeah.
take for out for leaving nothing.
To leave nothing. But the
Yes.
skeleton doesn't fit in your inventory. The skeleton is bigger than you. It doesn't
It's
fit in your bag. You know.
yeah,
You
it's
can
so
No, no,
lift
it's
no.
so
it.
big. It's like it's like pushing out the casket.
No. I take the skeleton and drop in the suelo, piso, and
Oh, you
the
take him out.
floor. Yes. And take everything.
Okay.
He's like, out of the
Well,
way.
All.
I'm gonna give you something that I haven't given you to anybody ever because nobody has had the chance.
Oh my god.
Um, I don't think anybody has ever tried to break off a piece of an accursed mark in any of the campaigns ever, by the way. But this is a big
Wow.
revealing that I can do right now. Actually,
Oh my goodness.
let's
Oh
see
my
if I can
goodness.
find it.
Ooh.
I get to find out
Mm,
something you guys haven't learned
I,
before me.
I was planning on doing that with Sancho. I was gonna get gold from cursed people.
Ah, I
I think
see.
we did on.
Um,
I think we tried on campaign one though.
You did try to break a piece?
um,
Oh no. But the golden piece, you mean?
Yeah.
No, but this is black.
Oh,
Ah.
we,
Now we
So
haven't.
as you break it, you get two things. First is the item that he was holding, the staff, and in the other hand, you get a piece of this black metal. And as you touch it, merely touching it, you lose 5 HP.
oh shoot.
Oh
As it
my
it
god.
almost cuts instantaneously through your hand. It like even barely grazes you, and
Ooh.
it's the sharpest thing you have ever seen.
It's like super
This is
obsidian.
obsidian glass.
Oh, it is.
Obsidian. The
oh,
marks turn into obsidian glass?
Oh, that's
Oh
lovely.
my
I,
god.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is this has a storyline important.
Wait a minute. Doesn't
okay, I can,
one of
Doesn't one
the
of the what?
one of the shoot uh
No wonder people
Nations?
die when
one of
their
the
marks
nations
go
starts
bad.
with an obsidian blade, don't they?
The
Because
Dradalisian Empire has obsidian shards.
Hmm.
The what empire?
okay, okay, the Diadalis, the Diadalisian Empire, they have
That
glass
small
blades like
one.
this, covering their entire country. Like
Yes.
the whole country is covered in this material, and their
Oh,
mountains are made out of this.
oh.
What?
Can you imagine?
And every character starts with a piece of these. Nobody knows
oh,
exactly what they are.
Like
It's just a cultural thing to them because if you're in the Adalis and you don't know how to walk properly and stuff like that, you will kill yourself super
Yeah,
fast.
you die,
oh.
yeah.
yes.
And
Bueno,
so to them, it's like a signal of pride. And also, another thing happens, Thomas. As you cut yourself and the blood touches the
Oh.
staff, a giant blade of blood is created instantly from it. making the
What?
staff and the golden bit at the end, and that's where the blood begins to grow into a blade, and it turns into a giant blood scythe.
Wait, like the ones
Ooh.
outside? No, they're not scythes. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna make it
Um,
unidentified.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, no, I remember.
um,
This is a unique. Uniques tell you what they are when you touch them. So as you touch it, and you hold onto it, all of a sudden a rush of memories goes through your head, as if you are leaving somebody else's memories just for one moment. And you see a man standing on a pile of corpses. He is himself wearing really long red robes, but the people he's fighting also have red robes. And he's cutting them down as they try to stop him and take his scythe.
What?
He wields
what?
blood like it's a part of him, like it's another limb. He gets it out of his body and creates a hand that strangles a guy, and then he slashes across the other with the scythe, and then he pulls the blood from both and creates this massive sphere, throwing it at other people, and then it explodes into blood spikes. You feel incredibly powerful holding this scythe, and all of a sudden you feel like you have held it for your entire life and you know everything about it. You have found a unique item, the second one that I've ever given, the Heretic Blood Scythe.
Oh my goodness. Dun dun
Oh.
dun dun
Chum,
dun.
chum, chum. Wait a moment. I can use linen. Linen is um a raw piece
Lino,
or
Lino.
ya
Sí,
sé,
es
pero
Lino. Es, es,
ahí es a piece, una pieza de tela.
you have 5 pieces.
Okay, I can use linen for take this or
Yes, you
security.
can. Yeah, you can.
Okay,
That's exactly what people usually do. So double
okay.
click it. Click here twice, 2 times.
I
Click.
take
Perfect. Oh,
and
wait, I think he knows how to tag items. Never mind. He's played this game before. I'm an idiot.
replace.
Um,
Sorry.
and
Okay.
and just to do you want to show the other players what the scythe does?
Sorry, repeat me, please.
Heretic blood
¿Quieres
stain.
enseñarles lo que hace la guadaña? Do you want to show them what
Sí.
the scythe does? Then click on it and show everybody.
Oh,
Ooh.
this is a.
Oh my goodness. Weapon glaive. Requires a 2-minute
Oh,
Ooh.
weapon profit.
My goodness. If you go a full day without striking a living creature with it, you take 3d12.
Can you
Ooh.
imagine that on freaking Alurek? Just
Oh.
insta dies when he wakes up.
Insta
Forged from the crimson crucibles of forgotten cult that must
It's like, oh, sorry,
of the
you
All Mother.
died from a nightmare.
So if there's not a weapon, it's meant that.
Bueno,
Hmm.
for my size, I can use this weapon now.
What if
Oh
your
my
max
goodness.
HP is 5? So would it just insta kill you?
What do you mean? Why? Oh, making it official with your first blood, max HP of the day and the next.
Chat.
I don't know. I have
This
never had that
is
question.
Yeah, if you have 5
heavy.
HP maximum,
Okay, sorry
you
guys, I gotta
die.
go.
Oh,
Time for class.
okay, Paris. Thank you so much for coming.
Take care,
See you
buddy.
later. See you on Friday.
Bye bye.
By the way, Paris. I
Bye
should
bye.
go. Damn it. I have to ask her when she can meet for some. I was gonna say reach heavy. Yes, it is reach heavy and two-hand.
Oh, it's reach. That's awesome.
Yes.
The glaive.
My size limitation for weapons is
He, you, It is heavy, I believe.
Mm.
Heavy, you can't use.
Oh
Heavy, you
yeah.
have
I don't,
disadvantage on using them.
I don't think anybody here is going to want to use this, but it's still a cool item to have, I guess.
It is really cool. Mm.
Let me just disenchant these.
Mm-hmm.
Magical
Yes.
weapon no change the size the for the portador, no sé cómo se dice, for the carriers or
Oh my god, you're
no.
attacking him? Hell
No, I
yeah.
was just showing you I was showing you the animation I made.
Oh, I was
Look at
about
it.
to start attacking like crazy.
Look at this. Look at this thing. How it shows the scythe and then it
Oh,
shoots the wave.
oh, it's so
Ooh,
cool. So cool.
Cool.
I
sexy.
really like. Anyway, Thomas, you were asking something. Sorry.
Um, yes, bueno, I can use it or I can't use it. O sea, this armor,
His
Thomas,
weapon.
this
I
weapon.
think what happens when you use a heavy weapon and you're small?
You have disadvantage on every attack.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
Mm.
Sadly,
The
not made for small people.
magical. Okay. The magical weapons no change the side with
I was thinking that too.
or
Magical items change size to adjust to you, but only armor.
okay. This is
Mm.
Uh,
a question now.
and trinkets like rings and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mm.
Cloaks, boots.
Wait,
Bueno.
so if you steal magic armor from a giant and you're tiny, it'll shrink to your size?
I
Depends,
think
but
so.
usually so.
Oh wow.
Usually, yes.
Like for
Magic
example,
Tell them
items tend
the
to
you
belts of
adapt.
giant strength and whatnot are supposed to be belts from giants.
Ah.
Maybe a very, 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 very good uh, blacksmith might alter it. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Mm, look at that. Thomas, alguien te podría alterar el arma si son herreros y podrías usarla. Se convertiría en otro tipo de arma, pero sí.
sería, o sea, tendría digamos, las características, pero sería un arma más chica, no sé.
Lo, lo único que cambiaría es que no sería una guadaña de dos manos. Entonces podría ser una guadaña de una mano pequeña, ¿sabes?
Or could be a lens, so it's like
Spear.
a
Spear,
spear.
yep.
Yeah, as a spear, it would be like very similar, probably because it's it's versatile, so you can still go two hands. So
Mhm.
basically, do a
Um,
mini version of it.
likewise, in the party, have one for you characters use this weapon.
I don't think so.
Not me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I have sword and shields.
Mm.
I mean, Tavish can like physically use it, but I don't think he wants to.
It's not my style.
It's not Masada.
I mean, like
So got to
I'll throw it at somebody, but
Kalturian wouldn't. Like, nope,
Oh
uh,
shit.
everything
Okay, I have to
fine.
go, guys. I need to call the guy for my house in Poland.
take take
Thank you
care.
so much for coming,
Take
Mm.
care,
guys.
Juan.
I hope you
Bye
enjoyed,
Thank you.
bye.
and I'll see you next
See
week.
you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Take care, you guys.
Well, we can use it to exchange.
Mm.
I don't know. We could sell or see what to do with it at a later moment. Yeah, or I can disenchant it and
Disenchant
gain
it.
fairy dust.
Probably a lot of fairy dust in that.
Mm.
Yeah, depends on the roll, but
Yeah,
I
that's
could
true
get
too.
a bajillion of fairy
I give you
dust.
advantage with Tides of Chaos. Everybody knows that you love Tides of Chaos, right?
No, you cannot give advantage to others with Eyes of
I
Chaos.
know, I know.
You can give bardic inspiration though.
I always forget about that. That's true.
Start to do that
Yeah,
during
no,
the
no, I
crafting
definitely need to do
sessions.
that for that. Yeah, for sure. That would be so
Um,
helpful. I bet.
Bardic inspiration
um,
advantage.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you all next time.